Okay, so officially, welcome to the Facebook Marketing 101 workshop. I'm going to be telling you about several different things, but the main thing is you're going to walk out of here with the knowledge of being able to run a Facebook page. You need to know how to do that. You also need to know how to advertise on your Facebook page, otherwise it's kind of pointless to have one. Everybody's on Facebook, and so you have to have the right information. So now, I'm going to start with Facebook profiles. When you have a Facebook profile, there's several different types that you can have. The main ones are going to be the Facebook profile that's personal, and everybody I know has one. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a personal profile. You can do a business page. Or you can have a personal profile and then make a business page in tandem with that profile. That basically means you have your personal profile and then you just create another page as an extension of it. But they're not connected. So that means if you advertise on your business page, it's not going to show up on your personal profile unless you want it to. And so that means sharing a post. Okay, so 87% of the class of 2014 still uses Facebook. That means that the young people are very much so on Facebook. So depending on what you're trying to do and who you're trying to reach, you want to plan your marketing accordingly. Okay? So basically, if you are online every day, you're earning points with Google. Google has an algorithm, and that algorithm is basically going to keep up with what you post, how consistent it is, how new the content is, and how popular your posts are. So when people click like, when they share, when they interact with it or engage or see it, rather, then that's called getting points, basically, with Google. So you want to diversify your posts, too. So how about we just go around the room and talk about what you do and why you do it. I don't know if you guys got your emails about, I don't know if I emailed, did I email you on the questions?
Yeah, but I got them like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that's okay. You know, it's not
that critical.
No. Basically what we're going to go around the room and say is, what do you do, why do you do it, and who do you do it for? That way, that kind of gives us a basis of what we're going to be talking about, because each of you are going to have something different going on your Facebook page. And those 3 questions are super important. We're going to be talking about SMART goals. How many of you have heard of SMART business goals? No? So SMART business goals are specific, okay, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time sensitive. So that's why I wanted you to have the questions, so you can kind of mull it over and think about what it is that you're trying to achieve with this Facebook page.
Got something briefly.
Yeah.
Something briefly that I've read.
Okay. You can go around the room. Let's start with Brenda. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We'll start with Brenda. Go ahead. What do you do? Why do you do it? And who do you do it for?
Okay, so I'll do one at a time. So what do I do? What's the first one?
Yes. What do you do?
Okay, I run a nonprofit for a giant sequoia grove.
Okay.
Why do I do it? To help protect it and share it with the public.
Okay.
And what was the last one?
And who do you do it for?
Oh, the public. For myself, for my family, to carry on the tradition,
Okay.
to
Sounds
share
like-
the history before it's lost.
It sounds like you're trying to leave a legacy.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's excellent.
Okay, what do I do? I'm an author of a YA fantasy, which means young adult, with 6 more in the series called Relics. Book 1 is A Long Dark Cloak, is due for release on January the 10th, 2017. I'm also an artist and an art teacher in my community. What is your product and service? I have a book soon to be released in 2017. As I say, I also do artwork, and it'd be lovely to join the two and have pages for each. Why do I do it? I'm driven to see my book in print enjoyed by all, but mostly for young people, to increase their reading enjoyment and hunger for other books. What do you do it for? Young people who have a curiosity and healthy appetite for new reading adventures real or fantasy.
Okay.
Wow, good job.
That's really
Gee,
good.
thanks, you guys. You
Gosh.
ought to see how it's presented. It'll make you shudder.
Okay. Okay, and what about you, David?
You know, I have something written and I can't find it.
Well, just wing it.
Wing it. So, my name is David Johnson. I'm a marriage, family, child therapist. I have an office in Fresno. So that's been most of my work over the years. Now I'm a famous writer.
Yay.
Wanna be.
Soon
I
to
want to
be.
be, not famous if I can just sell maybe 5 copies.
You're gonna sell a lot more than 5 copies.
Why? This is the book. It's called On the Couch: A Dog's Tale.
I'm reading it. It's actually really entertaining.
Oh, I'm
Thank you.
sure.
So, I did it it was actually a dedication to our dog that died of bone cancer. And this dog had a lot of funny little activities, things that it did. So I started writing them down, and then we thought maybe others might be interested in some of those stories. And then as a therapist, I thought, well, maybe we should have this dog, speak as a therapist. And so this dog, he teams up with all these other characters in the book who also have psychological problems. And also, it's to increase awareness of the plight of discarded animals, and to really bring more awareness about what's going on with pets. The need to help them, but also to appreciate all their wonderful qualities.
Awesome.
Is there something else I missed?
What do you do? Why do you do? No, that covered it. And what about you, Ginger?
So, what I do, I'm West Coast Coordinator for a health and wellness company. And what is your product or service? We have supplements and also we also have an entrepreneurial business opportunity. Why do I do it? I do it to, to support my family, to retire, and also to contribute to the lives of others. And who do you do it for? My family and anyone that I can help in the process, either health-wise or financially.
Okay, so a few things about what everyone said. There's a quote by Albert Einstein. He said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, then you don't know it yourself. And a lot of people don't like hearing that, but oftentimes if you have a really lengthy explanation about what you do, people check out after like a few seconds.
Mm.
So basically, here's my little pitch. What I do, I'm a life coach. Who do I do it for? I do it for individuals that are seeking to reach their truest and highest potential. Why do I do it? Because it's fulfilling and it makes the world a better place. Short and sweet. You get an idea of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and it's short. And everybody was tuned in. It wasn't like, oh man, I shouldn't ask that question. I've gotten that, and I understand because I'm an author too. And I've gotten to the point where I don't really go into too much detail unless someone's interested in what I'm talking about. And so basically what I'm getting at is that you should gain interest, garner some interest first, and then give people more. So basically, if someone asks you, oh, well, what's your book about? We'll use David as an example. Oh, it's about a dog who's a therapist. Really? Well, what do you mean, a dog who's a therapist? I want to know more. You see how I kind of did that pause?
Mm-hmm.
If people kind of shrug and like, oh, cool, then they're probably not interested. That's how you can tell the difference between who's interested and who's not. But it's a little bit harder to get that kind of information off of someone who's online. So when you're on Facebook, there's several things that indicate interest. And on Facebook, on a Facebook page in particular, people are sharing and people are looking at it, and it'll say in your insights. Insights is basically Facebook's Google Analytics. Have you guys heard of Google Analytics?
No, but I need more information on insights when you're done with that.
Oh yeah. So insights is actually your back office, and that's where you're going to get all of your information of what time of day people look at your post, what day you get the most views, at what time you get those views, what the age group is of the people, what the gender is of the people that are looking at your post, and this will give you an idea of who your target audience is. I believe I sent out an email about your audience just recently. It's really difficult to decide yourself who your audience is. Sometimes your audience picks you. So you have to be in tune with that and kind of know what message you're sending out there and who is responding the best to it. So, with that said, this goes into my next point was how popular are your posts? And with who? Who's looking at your posts? So if you have a health product and those health products reaches people who are in between the ages of 20 and 35 who are female, then that is part of your demographic. And demographic is basically the people that are in your network, your tribe. So if you're reaching those people and they're more interested in that product, you're not going to make an advertisement for men who are in their 50s or young men who are 17. That's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, but that's not your target audience. You want to diversify your posts. So there's several different types of posts that you can make. And I want to show you, since my computer's not working, I want to show you my editorial calendar. If you do not,
Why is your computer not working?
my computer's working, but I'm saying it's not. They didn't give me the key. They didn't give me the right key anyway, which kind of sucks.
Did we break the door down?
Oh, well.
Climb over the top and then.
Well, I just want to show you my editorial calendar. Now, it's really cheap to do this, and so I would strongly recommend before you jump into creating a Facebook page that you think about what kind of content you're going to put out there, and there's ways to curate content without having to create it yourself. So for you, you wrote a book about dogs, and so you would probably want to stick to information that is similar to what you would like. I know you want it to be more on the lighthearted side, so you can look for information that's lighthearted, but that's informative all the same. And it's not content that you have to make. So this is a dollar store calendar. This is $1. All you have to do is go to the dollar store, get a dollar store calendar, and this is my completed editorial calendar for one of my pages. And I social media manage several different pages. I'm going to be working with a new LLC here pretty soon, and they need a page that's going to recruit people, to get people to come in. So I know that you were saying that you have entrepreneurial opportunities, and so that's why you want to gear your Facebook page towards recruiting people, have sign-up forms. So this is the editorial calendar. It's a little beat-up calendar, but it shows you the information that I have set up for each day. And I have another calendar where I go in more depth and I put the specific time that I'm going to release each post.
Now you do that through Facebook?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. You have no idea how easy it is to schedule posts, backdate posts, if you want to backdate it. So say, for instance, you missed the first 5 days of December. If you wanted to backdate it, you can post a post every day from that time, and it'll look like it was posted on that day.
So you can set this up in advance so that you don't have to do it every single day.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So you've seen this before, where I have, the different activities on here, and I did a more in-depth one about. I'm going to show you back here. I did a more in-depth one about what time. So this is, just in case you're wondering what ClickBank is. ClickBank is a website that allows you to promote other people's products, and it's an income stream that is passive. So if you're posting content on your Facebook page and you want to have a passive income stream, ClickBank is a great way to go because it's free to sign up with them, and you can promote products that are similar to your own. It's relevant. I mean, it's similar to your own, but you're still making money off of it, and it's up to 75% commissions. So for instance, you just wrote a book about dogs, so maybe you can promote something that has to do with dogs, or that has to do with training dogs, or that has to do with any of that because it's a passive income stream. You don't even have to do anything but let people click on the link and buy it, and then they send you a check. It's nice.
ClickBank, M-A-T.
Click bank. Click like mouse click. Yeah. Bank like that. Going to the bank, and they're one word.
Bank, and it's one word.
Mhm.
Okay.
Clickbank.com.
So in other words, he could probably promote dog collars and dog
Exactly.
washing
Or maybe some
shampoos,
funny outfits for the dogs.
funny
Or some,
little outfits,
something silly, something
little
that's
hats.
cool.
Hey,
Quirky.
I can see this working for you.
Well, it's the same with you, but any of you guys could do this because there's so many different products out there that people have already created that all you have to do is promote it for them.
So would they get a hold of you and say, look, we want to tag on to you and be part of our
No,
ClickBank?
you have to go onto ClickBank and sign up for an account,
Oh,
and then you go in and they have so many different categories that you can pick from. And all you have to do is click on it, say you want to promote it, and most of the time they'll just give you a code, and then you embed that on your page.
But I'm kind of worried about, I don't want to be known as a dog trainer or
No, you won't be known
endorse
as
food or
you don't-
anything like that.
you
It's
won't
not
be
even-
known as that.
So,
But you will be a source of entertainment. So when people come onto your page, this is entertaining. It is. I was entertained while reading it. Like, this is really funny, and I got to thinking, how does he stay into character? How do you not mess up and say hands instead of paws? You know what I mean? Things like that. So for you, it would be more creative, where you're like, oh, I found this cool shoes for dogs, or something like that, where it makes people have fun with their pets. That would be the whole aim of your page, is to help people have fun.
right now I'm thinking about connecting it with pet stories or
Yeah,
pet photos,
like funny
yeah.
cat photos, or maybe you could even go
top
onto
10 things of why we love animals, things like that.
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Things like that.
That's exactly that. There's exactly the lines that I was thinking of. Do it, and also just making it fun for people to come onto your page. You want them to spend more time on your page. The more time they spend, the more opportunity you have to sell them something.
Is this a lot like merchandising? Like, for example, if I had something that was, what could I have? Jewelry, beautiful jewelry with sparkles all over it. Then I would invite, instead of going out and getting a manufacturer to do it for me, I would just simply invite somebody who has jewelry, bring it on through ClickBank as part of the merchandise that sells. No, I got it.
Well, you do not have to do anything like that. All you're doing is promoting a product that already exists,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and you're putting it's like a URL that they give you. And all you have to do, the same way that you would set up all of your other content, is by posting the URL into your status.
So does it look more like an ad kind of thing?
It can turn into an ad. The only time it's an ad is
or like a banner or something?
no, it looks like a regular Facebook post.
And it goes in your post.
Yeah, it goes into your post. So, like, say for instance, you copy and paste something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just paste it into the status, and then there it is. You just post it. That's all you have to do, and people will click on that link if they're curious enough. They'll click on the link, and if they choose to buy something, you have your affiliate link, and save you money.
So do they have to have an affiliate? So the people that you find on ClickBank already have an affiliate program.
Mm-hmm.
And
They
you
already
just get into their
Correct.
affiliate program and you
Correct.
become an affiliate.
correct.
Okay, got it.
So, but yeah, it's basically so. Like for you, this would be a good idea for you to get onto ClickBank and be a vendor. Okay, because you have products that you have entrepreneurial opportunities for people, and affiliates is a great way to drive your message a lot faster than doing it yourself or doing it through advertisement.
Is that hard to become a vendor on ClickBank?
I don't think so. I mean, I know that you can. I know that for you, like since you do writing, and since you do writing, you could probably go to Udemy.com and do your own content. Put your own content on there.
Could you spell that, Udemy?
UDENY.
M as in Ned, madam, M as in madam,
Yeah.
Y.com.
.com.
Uh-huh.
And that is a great source for being able to create your own content. There's other ways too.
Content on what?
If you're going to create something, so say for instance you wanted to give a lecture about sequoias, okay? You could then turn that into an intellectual property item. Intellectual property just means to be created and sell it online and it's not a physical product. And basically sell that on Udemy. Have a course where people can learn about trees, learn about almost forestry,
Right.
and people will buy that. People will buy that. It's different,
Mhm.
you know, and some people are interested in that. It's just informal learning, basically. And there's a lot of different websites you can do that on, but I would stay away from most of those because you just never know. Okay, so now let's see where we are. Okay, this is important. As far as your posts, there's different types of posts. Now, what I was saying is you should probably share genuine moments too, even if you do schedule your social media. It makes it. I noticed on my page that people interact more with the live posts that I do than live posts, meaning I did it that day. Like it was, they responded better to. Yeah, they responded better to the posts that I did that day.
How do they know?
I don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
Well, you're not talking about Facebook Live, that thing?
No, I'm
That
not.
was
No,
it.
no. That actually isn't that great because the video doesn't look that good.
Yeah.
No, I mean like when I do a post and say, for instance, I pull out my phone and I'm like, man, I'm at this workshop and like the tablecloths are really cool or something like that, and then I just post it because I take a picture of the tablecloth and I post it. People respond to that. And what I found out from the insights on my page is that they respond to pictures a lot better than they do text or links.
So what are you posting? What are you posting it on? Twitter or Snapchat or what are you?
No, I'm posting it on my Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
So anytime I post content on my Facebook page, I can either post a link, like I was telling you, you can put your ClickBank link in there, and then people can click on it, or I can create a post that has a picture with whatever I'm creating. So I like to have quotes on my page, and I post them every day. And sometimes I'll put pictures with them because people respond better. On my page in particular, they respond better to pictures.
What about those quotes you can get that are already made up?
You can do that too.
That are already like a beautiful sunset with a quote on a picture.
Now here's the thing. Knowing this because I went to school for it, you can't just take pictures off of Google like that because it's copyrighted. And with copyrighted content, I'm in a law class right now for that specifically, and you don't want to do that.
Because it's all over Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody does
That's
it.
copyright infringement though, and the reason why I'm saying this to you is because you're running a business. And a lot of those individuals that are posting that on Facebook, they're not running a business, and it's not a commercial type of deal. They're just posting pictures. It's still copyright infringement. But I don't think they're really going to have an issue. So say, for instance, what were you going to say?
Is it Flickr that you can go to, and
Yeah,
some are
Flickr.
copyright, some are not copyright?
Yeah, you have to go to Creative Commons.
Or Creative
there's a
Commons,
section
not
called,
Creative Commons.
no, it's on Flickr, but you have to go to Creative Commons.
Yes, yeah.
Creative Commons is going to give you pictures that are free to do whatever you want with, as long as you're following the reserved rights.
What's
So-
the other Flickr?
Flickr,
Go to Flickr first and
Yeah,
then click on
Flickr.com.
Creative Comments.
Or I go to Creative Commons, like that's a common,
You just Google that.
yeah.
but I go to just Creative Commons or.
You look, you know what?
I didn't
You know,
spend a lot of
Adobe
time.
has stock photos that you can get too. So if you go on Google and you type in stock photos or free photos, then a lot of them are going to.
But they're not going to have the pretty fonted quote that you want right in the photo.
Creative Commons.
No, probably not. There's some places that you can get that from, like you're saying, Creative Commons, Flickr.com. You can go to CompFight, C-O-M, CompFight, F-I-G-H-T. CompFight.com has pictures, and it'll show on the side whether it says some rights reserved, all rights reserved, no rights reserved. You need to make sure that it says that you can manipulate the picture to put words on it, or have someone else do it.
You can go to Shutterstock too.
Yeah, Shutterstock has some. Shutterstock has some. Most websites will allow you to buy pictures from them for like $1.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know this.
yeah, you definitely don't want to, because what happened? No, let me tell you what I found
Because
out.
if you just Google say quotes, inspirational quotes.
Yeah, and
They'll
then
all
those
come
beautiful pictures come up with the words
Go
on
in
it. There's companies that are putting that out there, and so it's copyrighted.
Does it, how do you know if it's,
Anything on Google, you just assume that it's copyrighted.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
This is good to know.
Yeah.
I just copy the quotes and leave the pictures out.
You,
and then have
the
my
quotes
own,
are pretty much free
you know,
public
quotes are free.
property. You
Yeah.
can spread that all around.
And just leave the picture, just type it in yourself, the quote.
Yeah.
Well, it depends though, for example, like I quote John Muir, I'm gonna put,
Well, you definitely want to say you said it.
right, so yeah, definitely say you said it.
Yeah.
And then you could pick one of your own pretty pictures. and put it in
Exactly.
there.
And this is what I started doing was because I'm into photography. I'm a photographer in a Slim's Coffee Shack right now. And so I just said, you know what, why don't I just take my own pictures and put my quotes in there, and that'll be fun. And so it worked out that way, because I have software on my computer that I can manipulate pictures, kind of like Adobe. I have Adobe too, but this one works better for that. And I create my own cover photos, I create my own profile pictures, and you need to be really, really specific about what you're putting in your profile and your background cover photo. So if you have a business or a book, take a picture of the book, a picture of yourself, professional picture where you look nice, you look professional, and put that on your cover photo. I've designed one for a health company in particular. It's the healthspotforyou.com. And his picture, his cover photo, it was kind of repetitive. You don't need to have your logo on the cover photo also. So if you have a book or if you have a product that you're trying to get out there, you don't need to put the logo on your cover photo also. Just put it in the profile picture. So for you, you could put your book picture instead of yourself, and then put yourself in the cover photo or vice versa. But you don't need to do both. Like the book doesn't need to be in both of those. It's repetitive. So,
Well, on that note, let me just stop you and ask you then, okay, so I understand the whole business about, taking other people's photos, and you have to be real careful about that, but how about any books that you find and there are quotes in there, and people say different rules and things, can you just lift that and put it on your Facebook?
as long as you are giving credit to who said it, you cannot post it as if it's your own.
Well, except for,
Unless, of course, there's rules. You gotta look at the rights reserved.
yeah, because sometimes, like when I was quoting, because I quoted a lot from people in my book, I had to get permission from the author
Yeah.
to do
So-
that.
So some books will say that in the front, where that front page, it'll say you can't do something without the permission of the author. That's why you need to check.
Well, what if it's just, like you said, a quote by Albert Einstein or a
If
general
it's a quote, that's okay.
Well, and there's a time frame too, like if it's,
If they're dead and
I
gone.
researched it or something, like, if it was said so many years ago,
I'm
then
pretty
it's,
sure it's
then
70.
yeah, and it's something like that, yeah.
Where if somebody
Yeah,
has a
if it's
white paper
over
or something
70
like
years
that.
ago, then you don't need permission. For example, or if it's a photo that's after so many years, if it's so old, you can share all those historical photos,
Yeah.
depending on who owns it.
Well, the problem is too that you can't manipulate a picture without getting permission, and so that's why I'm suggesting Flickr and Comfite, because they'll give you specific information about the rights reserved.
What about if it's just, sometimes you find those quotes that are just on just a pretty background, like a pink background with a nice font and it says who said it. Like there shouldn't be a problem with that.
Well, yeah, it is because somebody created that. They
Is there an
manipulated
app
it.
that you can create those yourself?
There's a lot of apps actually where you can create stuff like that, but I would suggest you getting Adobe or something similar to that so that you can do it yourself, because if you have pictures that you bought, like stock photos, as long as it says that you can change it, adapt it, is what they say. On Comfite, they'll say you can adapt it, or you can change it around, you can even use it commercially. If they give you permission to do that, then you're pretty much good, but it takes some research into making sure that you're not taking somebody else's who manipulated the picture.
So it looks like you have a lot of quotes on yours. You put a lot of quotes on your schedule to come out on your quotes. Are those just general quotes? And
Those
you
are just
add your
general
own
quotes.
pictures?
I'm not adding pictures, I'm just quoting that person, and that's not illegal.
Okay.
But if I were to take those quotes and not put the name of the author, and
Right.
just put it on there as if it's mine, that's illegal. But then also if I took a picture just off Google and decided to take that quote and put it on the picture, that's illegal.
Okay.
So I just put the quotes. If there's any pictures, it's either a stock photo that I bought, or it is a picture that I created myself, took a photograph or painted myself, and nobody else has the right to tell me to use the photo.
Then can I share one more site? I said Creative Commons. Actually, my favorite is Wiki Commons.
So that's a good one.
And for example, here's a poster. It's somewhat inspirational. It's got Doug's courage.
So you couldn't do that.
Contagious. This one you can. All it says, you look at what it says, right? This one says,
Does that one say
Just-
rights reserved?
it just says credit this person, and then just let them know that you used it.
Yeah, you just attribute.
So you have, there's a, yes, definitely use it. Just credit what you got it from.
Where do you credit? How do you credit that?
You can put it in a comment. I'll show you.
It's
Okay.
called
We'll meet for lunch.
I
and
had
I'll-
no idea.
It's
WI.
Now,
I've been doing
Wiki
illegal
Media
things.
Commons.
Well, I mean, but you know what? Until
It's
you
that
know,
one is my favorite because it's really obvious
Yeah.
to me if I can use it or not, and it's
Okay.
specific on how to do it.
Comments.com.
So I'm gonna, if everybody's good, I'm gonna move on to the next one. We have a lot to cover.
What's the reason it's so cold in here? Did
I
they,
don't know.
did they say you can't turn on the heat?
No, they didn't, but this is always cold. If you know how to work it, go ahead, but I think we have to turn it off when we leave. It's over there.
Don't say anything important.
Okay, so there's posts that you create yourself, links, text, like articles, if you wanna post an article. And here's the thing, with articles, the best thing you could possibly do is go to Twitter. Because those companies are updating everything. That is current content.
I'm sorry, would you repeat that? Now, don't you guys let me forget, I got it at 65. That might still not be hot enough, but Dale Rushing will absolutely have my neck. If you tell her.
No, she'll be okay.
She'll
Let's
be
just say
okay.
it's Vicky Thomas as well.
You know if
Yeah.
did that. So
So
try it.
what I
Try
said
to
before
do it
was,
if you
what I
can.
said before was, text, you can make text posts and schedule those.
And that was through Twitter?
Yeah, I would get your content, curate your content from Twitter, because it's current. So if you have a Twitter account,
Which I don't.
Which I need
you
to
want
open
that.
one.
And why do I want that?
You'll want that because you need content for your page.
And you get it from Twitter?
I would suggest, you can get it from anywhere, but I would suggest getting it from Twitter because that's where all the tycoons and giants and people who are experts in their field are.
Can we sign up for it now? Everybody's on
Well,
Twitter.
are we gonna
We're
be able
not
to, is
online.
someone gonna send you the password?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what?
yeah, you
because,
need an owner's
uh,
password, otherwise I'm okay.
I'll never be able to do that.
I don't know if she got back to me or not.
Yeah.
Let me check and see if she did. Ooh, I got a message. Yay! Oh,
And how long's your book now?
July
Girl, cool.
15th.
It's fabulous. You should
And
see it, David.
I have sold about 350.
Wow, that's amazing.
And you self-published? Do you have anybody help you with the production part of it? As far as editing
okay. I'm waiting for her to message
friend
me.
Kelly Briley, that writes for Sierra News Online, read through it. It's like my editor. I paid her, and that was my highest cost, I think. And then, other than the people that I have printed.
I'm waiting for her to
friends
message
and
me back.
family. You know, and I've seen a few things in there, little typo things, but the history.
And you'll have a password. I got a hold to Megan.
You got who?
You know who Megan is?
No.
Probably if I saw her.
Is she someone at the front desk?
Yeah. Oh, luckily, I'm friends with her. I wouldn't have been able to do
Oh
anything.
my
But
gosh.
she works in the library. She didn't give me the password.
Okay, good.
She just messaged me and said she can't really come back and open the door, but she might be able to give me the password. Okay, so, so I said post, so
Twitter and
personal
text.
post, links, and text with like articles. I would suggest articles, you know, because it's already content that's made and you don't have to do anything else. Video, and what I've been doing on my page specifically because of the age group that I'm trying to reach, I do music videos, and I also do YouTube information videos. So on the topic of what the page is about. So, like, say for instance, Tony Robbins makes a video about how to.
I just saw him
succeed.
last weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, did you go to an event?
I went to the Network Marketing
So
Pro.
jealous.
Yeah.
I
in-
wanted
in
to go
Las
to the
Vegas.
business mastery one, but you know.
Yeah.
He was at the
So,
South Center.
Do you
in
have to
San
get
Jose.
permission to share
Really?
things on
It
YouTube?
had us jumping around.
What do you mean?
Wow.
If something is on YouTube, is it basically anyone can,
No, that's free.
you don't need to get permission
No.
to do, it's all
Oh
on
no, no. You should be able to share stuff on YouTube. You can share like music videos and stuff. It's
So
not
will
gonna-
you be able to show us how to, if we're able to pull up YouTube and how to copy it?
Well, yeah, like all you have to do because it says share, and then once you click share, there's all the social media widgets that you can think of,
Right.
and then you click on which one you want to share it. So, say for instance, you want to share it on Twitter, or you want to share it on Facebook, maybe you want to share it on Tumblr. You click those icons, and it'll give you the link will pop up, and it'll be highlighted in blue, and then you can copy and paste that on your page if you want, or you can just send it to those social media widgets. It's
Okay.
up to you.
Hopefully we'll be able to get this running.
I know, right?
Can you give us an example of like a YouTube informational video that you would, like what would be an example of something that you would use like that?
For her, for what she does?
Yeah, or for any of us.
Okay, so on my page in particular, since I have a page called All Things Writer, the All Things Writer page is specifically for entrepreneurs, and it's for people who like to write. Usually those two are combined. Someone that writes is also an entrepreneur. They're trying to promote their stuff. And so I inject a little bit of the marketing in there too, because you need that too. So what I do is I go into YouTube and I find a video that has something to do with marketing, but is it's not advanced. It's just the basics. So the basics of marketing online, your work, or your business, or your service, or your product. And then I allow people to watch the video. But in my insights, I can see what they're watching. If they're not watching the type of video that I put on there, then I change it accordingly. If they like more of the informative social media videos, instead of, for instance, a how-to video, then I'll put that instead. So I would suggest informative videos that have something to do with the content that that's on your page. For you, it would be maybe exercise videos or something specific like that. Say you could take this supplement with this type of workout because you're going to need something to replace all of the nutrients that you're sweating out, all of you're burning those calories. You need something to give you that once you're done. So I would suggest doing that for your page. You can also go after famous people like, what's the guy that did Insanity?
My brother-in-law.
No, there's
Is
a
that Tony
workout
Robbins or
video.
somebody else?
Right, I know who you're.
Sean T.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sean T did Insanity, so you can go after Insanity, P90X, right?
That is
Put
insane.
P90X, right? And so you can do Beachbody. There's those two kind of sister companies of each other. But what I'm saying is put the content on there that people want to see. People that are using the supplement are probably working out. So you want to put some workout stuff on there. Just give them some free workout videos. And then they're going to be like, man, I need to buy that supplement.
But you're borrowing it from other people.
And that's
Yeah,
okay to
But
use.
that's fine.
If
I mean,
they've got it on YouTube, you can use it all day
If
long.
it's on YouTube, unless they specifically say in the YouTube video, don't spread this, which they're not going to say that.
No,
because
they
what you're
want
doing is you're advertising for them.
And they
And
want
you're
as
also
many
giving them
kids.
backlinks. Backlinks are, you definitely want backlinks.
So it's not automatic, so backlink is another step that we'd have to do.
No, a backlink is automatic, and
Oh,
the
okay.
backlink is going to be what Google algorithms is looking for when they see how popular a page actually is. So if people are sharing the content of that page, it's going to make it more and more popular. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so when somebody Googles a certain business, the more that that's shared and
Exactly.
and all that,
It's
and
gonna
amongst
pop up on that
wherever,
first
it goes
page.
up higher on the list, right?
Yeah, it's going to pop on that first page.
True.
Okay, I would suggest too, this is what I do on my page, is I create polls for people to tell me, it's like a little survey, where they can tell me, whether they want that content or not, or what they want to see on the page. So I'm specifically engaging with them and asking them, well, what do you like? What do you want to see on this page? And I can look at the insides, but the insides are only going to tell me so much.
Is
and it's not
that
always
free when
accurate
you do
either.
that?
What?
Because I participated in one of your polls, but
It's
is it
free.
free when you do that?
It's free. It's
Okay.
What is your, I wanna go, I haven't checked out your business Facebook page. What
okay.
is it?
It's on DSI Business and Life Coaching. That's the name of the business. but-
DSI.
Business and marketing.
Yeah, and the page is going to be
Must be
I
it
wish I
right there.
could look at it.
I don't know what she's doing, but eventually it's still early, so hopefully she gets back to me.
Can we stay at 10, 11 o'clock? Are you got anything to do tonight?
I don't think my babysitter would stay that long. Of course, like I said, we're being recorded, so hopefully I'm talking loud enough.
Okay.
But this information is going to be sent to you, so everything that we're saying.
That's gonna help a lot. Thank you for that, Eve.
Well, I mean, I have to do something for this. Not being.
You know, it
I
seems
wouldn't
to
normally
me,
do that.
we had trouble with this. I remember once when somebody gave us
It's terrible.
a seminar like this,
It's
and he
terrible.
couldn't use this. He was very frustrated.
It is very frustrating. And the last time we were here,
Mhm.
I was like, I don't even, this internet is so slow. Like, oh. But
But
I
it'd
don't
be
wanna,
nice if we could get on, because for this
Yeah, it
class,
sure would
it's,
help.
we
it,
need to
it
get on.
would help, and I'm waiting for her to get back to me. I'm on, but I don't really help you guys. And even if you do get on, I'm gonna have to come around to each one of you to make sure you've got.
How can you guys get
Squared
on my
away.
hotspot?
Huh?
I don't know how these, I wonder if you guys could get on my hotspot.
I don't know.
If they have
You're popping up, I think. Like,
You are
I'm
popping
getting,
Yeah, I think maybe if you just enter this code on the back layer, you want to
So
try
Try
that.
that. If he would be the hero
So
of the day.
there's either the, okay, I had 3 earlier. Is it the Verizon
Okay.
890?
8990L 80B6.
Of course, you might be giving everybody online your password.
No.
I had 3
You have to
earlier. There was
delete
a,
it afterwards, please.
Or with it, if they're in,
Yeah, I'll be
within
billed for
6 feet of you.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
okay,
we don't
Dave.
want to be
You
able
don't mind.
to,
I don't know if this is,
I think we have to be near your box,
yeah, we have
right?
to be near that.
no, I, you know. I'm
Earlier I had an
yeah, it
STI
shows
one
it.
pop up.
It would work if
Well, you
didn't.
could probably come sit up here a little closer to us. So that you
Yes,
I think
Jennifer.
you just entered this
Spice
code.
that
I
works
never-
100 yards.
Huh? Oh,
Okay.
you know what? If it's 100 yards, then they should be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
I don't
should
know
be
what your
fine.
password
Should be
is.
fine if,
Man, this
Here's
was
the
saved
password.
today. I need to get one of those. How much was that? I need to get one. That would be
It's like
genius. for times like
$25
this.
more
I
than
have
that.
my phone.
But I
My
can go
phone
anywhere
makes a
with it.
hotspot, but it wears down the battery so fast.
Oh.
Yeah, that's always the problem you worry
Okay,
about.
what is it?
Let's see, the actual password here?
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys fixed sports.
Let's see. You get enough light here, this is so small.
So, would you like me to read it for you?
Okay, it looks like it's
This is so much.
AC, lowercase, 27807D, lowercase.
So we just put that in our password then, is that what we do,
I
David?
think that's what we'll
Okay, lowercase.
try that.
And I'm on.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! I have to
Have you
hug
put-
you. I have to hug you because I'm
That's
so
okay.
excited.
All right, I'll take that, thank you. So are you gonna put yours on?
I think I'm already on. I'm
Oh,
already on. That's why I was surprised you guys weren't on. But
Yeah, you have it in there already. You must have used
So
it.
everybody's on?
Yeah.
okay, we're
Cool. So go to Facebook now.
Authenticating.
Oh, thanks.
Does that mean?
Okay,
I don't know what,
if this works out, we're in business, right?
unchanged for some reason, it doesn't sound like that worked for me. I tried connect and it doesn't.
Well, you have
Oh,
an
that
iPad
was
too.
mine, right? Oops.
She has an iPad too, so maybe
My
she can-
iPad just got on too, just not my computer. I wrote it down. Oops. Make sure you're doing it right.
AC 27807 small d.
Yep, yep.
So can anybody look at this and see where I'm at with this? Or what I need to do to make it?
Why does it say
Authenticate.
authenticate? I
It's
think
just
waiting.
going through the thing, I think.
Yeah, you might want to wait a few seconds just
I'm
to
getting,
see
my computer's not helping.
if yours up.
Oh, there, I'm connected. Okay, yeah, I'm okay.
Show off.
Wow, you have 2 devices.
Well, I wasn't sure this one's about to die, but I thought if something happened here, I'd
Okay,
be
this
here.
authenticating.
But I'm just gonna turn that one off right now, because I'm, okay, yay.
All right,
Thank you,
we'll hang
David.
out for a second and see if that works.
Um,
Is there any way that you guys can pull up your Facebook pages? Let me know if that's still be wonky.
Will you delete later?
Will do.
I don't know.
I
Does
think
it give us a
you have to be
login?
near the box for it to work too.
It would ask us again, as soon as we disconnect, it would ask us again,
it's
and I'm
gonna
not
ask
gonna
for a
remember it.
Because I've left it on a couple of days and I was building and I had no idea why it was costing so much.
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah,
We sure don't wanna do that to you.
we won't.
Well, let's hang on for a second. See, I think your internet thing is not on. Because if it's doing that, you have to have it's like it looks like the Wi-Fi signal or and you have to have that button on. You need to turn on your Wi-Fi capability.
That's fine with me, but I don't know, well, how about Wi-Fi direct, if I hit that, would that do it? Right up here.
You can try that. Let's try that.
You might need to
You need to
cancel out
cancel
here
out
first. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay,
I won't touch it anymore.
cancel that one, and then we'll go
Yeah,
Wi-Fi
check that.
direct.
Check that and and your later. Yeah, it doesn't even show your network.
Here's Wi-Fi direct.
Wait, back out of this? I'm gonna see.
Okay, back out, how do I back out?
Back
Yep.
out of that.
Okay,
Okay, now Wi-Fi.
okay, and you're welcome to go ahead and touch that. I mean, you're the
Well,
expert
I'm
here.
gonna leave a bunch of smudges in here. Let's see. It should. Okay, your Wi-Fi needs. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This now. Let's go to. What is your Wi-Fi?
It's Verizon and the code.
Oh, is it the Verizon?
Uh-huh.
Oh, where'd it go? Is it this one?
Air.
Is that
air
one?
through Oakland's
It's the
library.
890L.
890L.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, let's try this one. Now you need to put in the password again and let's see what it does. If it doesn't, I think it's your Wi-Fi connection.
Which would mean what, it's faulty? I do
No,
have-
no, it just means you need to go into your settings and turn your Wi-Fi on.
Should my username on Facebook be the same as my username on my web page?
Holy schmoly.
Is it?
It shows I'm connected. It says, no, if it says this, connected to Verizon 890.
Yes, you're connected. There you go.
Yay! I don't know how I did that. I hope I can do it again someday.
Okay, as far as your question about the username, I would pick a
I know.
username that
You know,
is,
do you
like
have
I
a
was saying,
Facebook page yet?
like connected to your book,
How do I get
so that people can find you, because that's a way to optimize your page.
So go to your,
And
When I
that,
say
and that,
optimize
that should be different than my
your,
web
Maybe
page.
should go home.
your main page, yeah.
It doesn't necessarily
I've
have
already
to
got
be, but I would.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
your username on your
Google,
webpage is like part of your password.
Okay.
Because you have to put in your username and then the password, and you don't want people to.
So do you have
And
a
I'll put
Facebook page?
So
Facebook.
Yeah.
username,
So
okay.
do you have a Facebook
So
page
I have
at
to
all?
put
I do.
it in my
Okay, yeah.
I do.
So go to facebook.com or Facebook.
Yeah, you want to go to your Facebook, this is where we want to get to the main Facebook
Okay.
page. Are you on Facebook too?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
And I
I'm
might
doing
have
my
to go-
illegal posts.
And I'm not plugged in, my screen's not bright,
Okay, okay.
but that's my Nelder Grove one.
Right, now see this real estate you have back here? This is where you will want to put a picture of your book,
Mm-hmm.
a picture of you, information of how to contact you,
I don't know how to do that.
but not a call to action. Now, this you need to have a software program to be able to put that on there. Because you're gonna have to put it onto the picture.
No, isn't my main page like that though?
It looks like this.
Like, there's my main page, like my personal page, like that, right?
Okay, that's your personal
That's my
page.
personal page, because that's
I
my
like
life.
this picture better than the other one.
I do too, that was a friend of mine helped me with it, and anyway, that's oops.
If that picture's in your profile, you can copy and paste it and put it in this one. Because that looks like a waterfall or something.
Yeah, I know, it's a stump.
Oh, it is?
It's a sequoia stump with a light.
Yeah, but it looks blurry, no one can tell what it is, so I would use the other one. And then what you could do is put a picture of this book
Mhm.
on that background.
But I would have to get a different program. What about putting it right there? Like wherever that is, I could change.
That's your profile picture.
So I
And
could
you
put
can put it
that,
there too, but I don't know what your
Because-
logo is.
well,
Is this considered your logo, the tree?
this used to be it, but now things are changing because of this.
So then I would put a picture of this
Okay, I can
specifically
do
on
that.
your profile picture.
Okay.
And then what you can do is you can get a picture of yourself, maybe next to a sequoia, and put it on your cover photo.
Oh, I'm sure I have.
Yeah, so that's how you could do that.
You don't necessarily have to have words on it, but I would encourage it.
So this would be illegal.
Well, the problem with that though, the problem with sharing pictures like that is that's copyright. I know that's copyrighted. That's a really good picture. Usually when they're really good pictures, they're copyrighted.
Yeah. I actually, my national marketing director posted that, and I reposted it, so he shouldn't be doing that either. I better
Fine.
tell him.
Well,
We're
now,
not
now
gonna use-
I would ask him where he got the
Hard,
picture
I'm not
because
doing
maybe
this.
he did get, maybe he
very
did
hard.
look into.
Which part?
I bet he did.
I'm in.
You're in.
Yeah, I would, as a marketing director, I would not do that because it's risky.
I'm gonna do.
And the
Okay.
reason, like, say for
So that's
instance, you
what
was
you call
told
your
you
header?
were
I
to
wanna know
send
how
that
to do a
picture in an
header.
email,
Well,
it's $16,000
as far as the back one?
fine.
Yeah, there's nothing here on
okay,
something
so click on that,
With that.
Add cover photo?
Okay. Do I need to take this out?
or is that that one?
That's
I
me.
wouldn't worry about it at this
Okay,
point,
Okay.
unless someone says
And
something.
see, there's another one.
So
But
if you
you
wanted
can't
to
just
change
take
that, you
those
would,
And put them on your, I know they're beautiful, they are gorgeous,
I don't know
but
what just happened
you have
there.
to buy stock photos. And once it's your property,
So your page is a little different
then
than
you
mine,
can do
but.
whatever you want with it, but
Okay.
like downloading pictures that other people have
Maybe
is
it just
probably
makes me
really,
put an I
really
better
risky.
stop on
It seems like all of Facebook is full of that.
They are, but when you have a business,
Update
you need to have a
information.
No,
different.
no, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay, because if you get
You have 24 friend requests.
It's-
You know, that's
I don't know what I'm doing.
No kidding. On one of them I have 99.
Okay.
So about 98 or
Okay,
99.
so here I am.
Okay, now that you guys are on your Facebook pages, is everybody all set up? How you doing
Why
over
it's
there?
looking like that.
I'm more than
I would
okay
go
to
back
take a
maybe
picture,
twice,
so I'm gonna
like, no,
change
wait,
that,
oh,
like
look,
you
there's
said,
some
more
pretty pictures.
professional.
Oh, so do
Yeah,
I
it's
just
something
hold
that-
on to any one of
Right now,
these?
that's not bad at all.
Or do I get my
And-
own?
and this
Normally,
is just
I'm able to
one
click on
of
my
the-
own.
like a business
Are you?
page.
Yeah, so right now,
So,
here, let me just,
Help you with all that.
okay,
This
so
and that,
first,
with
I'm
my
going
design
to
program,
have it.
I can design
that
it
looks fine.
specifically for you.
oh, really, okay,
Yeah, so that's part of your package.
okay. So what else do I need to do as far as what you're talking about, the, linking with some of these other ones? We'll worry about that later, maybe?
Linking with
I
some-
mean, like, well, I guess,
Now,
content, I guess that's what we're talking about.
there's another way to get content too, but this is advanced. Hootsuite.
Okay, we don't need anything advanced.
Yeah, we don't need
No
advanced.
advanced.
That's not, yeah, you guys look over, I'm sorry, I don't
Yeah,
know.
deer in the
a lot of
headlights.
Information, but like, this is a lot of information, so I wanna give you as much as possible without overwhelming you. Now, on your Facebook page, you will see, let me,
So. Now, are you only on Facebook at home on your computer or on this?
I have my computer. I never use this, I mean, very rarely, so.
okay, on your Facebook page, at the top of the Facebook page, you're going to see the bar that has the search bar, and it'll have your name, home, and what looks like people, a message box, the round earth, the lock,
This is on,
Where is this?
the top of your
Oh.
Facebook page.
where it has your name, home.
Correct. Your name, home.
Just want
There's
to
an
know.
there's an arrow. There's an arrow on the top of the page.
Oh.
So this is the arrow that I'm talking about. So right there, click that, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna show you where to click.
Oh, it's
The
got-
arrow here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Here?
Right there.
That's how I logged out.
Yeah, but that's.
That's
No, you don't
not
wanna
how I
log
logged
out.
Talking about.
Oh.
But listen, it
Notifications.
automatically picked this, and my photograph disappeared here. This photograph here disappeared over here.
That might be a formatting thing because you're using an iPad and not a laptop.
Meaning,
Unless
so
you took
Or
your
you know
picture
what, I would
out.
try to re-get on and maybe we won't click that.
Yeah. What did you
For now.
click?
do what?
Add cover photo to change this.
Oh no. Well, just hit skip and see if it'll take you out.
Was that like a cancel?
Yeah, there you go.
Except
Yeah,
how do I get this off my face?
You're gonna have to move it around. It looks like that's a formatting issue. That isn't. See, that's a
Yeah.
formatting issue.
Which means? Is
Which
there a
means
way to
that.
get
Which
rid of it
did you
entirely?
zoom in? Zoom out. Yeah, that's a formatting thing.
You
Meaning,
can log off and get back on
Yeah,
and it won't be
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
If you exit
because
out
right
and
now
get
it looks
back on.
like you're when you logged on, you might have done something to make it bigger, and now it's having to catch up to get back to normal.
Okay, well, let's just go on and get that little arrow you told me about.
Okay, so that was at the very top. This,
Oh, so it was right here.
right?
this
That's what
little
you were
arrow.
talking about.
So this little arrow at the top, it's going to show you a bunch of different options that you can use.
Like create page.
Exactly.
create
That's exactly where we're going.
group. Unbelievable. I'm with you.
How are you doing back there, Jennifer?
She doesn't have an arrow on her thing. Oh wait, maybe that's it right there. But you can ask her because she's got some things down here, and then maybe it's.
Oh,
that
yours
drop
looks like the newer one.
That's mine.
This. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is yours is a little bit different than ours, but this dot up here is going to show you the same thing that we're looking at.
Oh, okay.
So right here it says create page.
Okay.
Okay, mine is good.
So if you go to the option create page,
So that's what we hit is create page.
yep, you're going to hit create
And
page.
this is something we could create something right now that no one will see it unless
Yeah,
we invite them to
Unless
it,
you
right?
publish it, don't do that.
So
Okay.
we don't have to publish it. We're just
You
you're
don't.
just
We're
gonna
just
walk us
practicing.
through it?
I'm
Okay.
just showing you how to do it.
Excellent. That's what
Okay.
I had in mind.
So right here, you've got local business, and I wouldn't do that unless you're a brick and mortar. Okay, that means that you have a physical location, and you're doing business out of that physical location. You can do company, organization, or institute. Now you have that nonprofit organization, so that might be the best option for you.
Okay.
A brand or product, if you're a brand, like if you're wanting people to know about your personal brand, for me, that might be a good option because I'm a life coach and I want people to know about my personal brand. Or I could choose artist, band, or public figure. So this one's a really good one
That
for
would be
people.
me then, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So for you, that's good for you because you're an artist and you're doing more personal stuff. You could use that one also.
Yeah, that's what he did.
So I'm going to click on this artist one just because I want to use that one.
I already have sort of the organization, the Spread to Know Their Growth page is the other one. So maybe if I did the artist one, maybe did a book page.
Yeah, I would suggest doing a separate book page,
Okay. then I'll do
like a
that.
fan page.
Oh, a fan page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you choose a category. I'm going to choose author.
Or it sounds like.
Author, and I'll put in my name.
Author. So are you gonna,
What do you want me to do now?
so like right now on the
Artist brand or public.
I have to actually do this. Create a page with you so that I can show you step by step.
Okay, so we should just wait
should
for
we
you.
fill in those boxes right now?
Where are you at?
Here, should we fill this in? Or wait until you're done?
No, fill that in.
Fill that in.
Pick which one you're going to use.
I went to create a page and that's what
So
I
fill
got.
in your name.
Okay, and
choose
then
categories.
eventually
You
just
wanna
hang
do
out there
like-
because everybody's
like a
just
book,
gonna.
right, for author.
But you're gonna click get started.
I think if you scroll up a little bit.
Mine is a different version, but you're gonna get to this
Name
one.
your page.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
put your
Now,
name.
as far as the name of the page, you can change this later when you go into your settings. So you could say something like business page
There you go.
and then change it later if you want. You can change it to the name of your.
So am I changing this is already my business page.
Right. Well, I want to show you how to make one, and then I'm going to show you how to revamp the one that you already have.
Okay, so
This is
don't
just to
worry
show
about
you how to make one
So
in
you're
general.
just gonna make this and then delete it?
Yeah, it's just to walk you through the motions to show you how to do it.
Okay, I already had one, so I just make another one then, huh? Okay, do
Okay,
artist.
then hit get started once you got that.
Yeah, you don't even have to like type anything. Just do that,
Oh.
and then because I want to show you the steps that it takes to make a page, just in case you need to create a new one or if it comes up.
Okay.
Now, as far as if you have a business page, there's going to be some specific things. You're a little further ahead than some other people. So what I want to show you is how you can actually start scheduling content and making it so that it's alive. It's alive and moving. Okay. So,
So we start with about.
yeah. So I can just choose any old random picture, follow all the prompts.
Tell about what your page is about.
So basically, it's going to take you to the About page. You'll put in your information about what your page is about. Then it'll ask you for a profile picture. And what I was saying before is this is a really great opportunity for you to put something that is going to either build brand awareness or something that is really professional, that is memorable. So if you just put a picture of you and your dog, I mean, unless that has something to do with what your page is about, I wouldn't recommend doing that because it's just wasted real estate on your page. So like for my page in particular, I have a picture of my logo. If you don't have a logo, then put your product. Just put your something that has to do with your
And
product.
so where do you find those photographs? Those pictures? Like I got a ton of them in my.
You have to choose one that you have that you've taken. So say for instance, you have a picture of you painting.
Mhm,
That's a
something
good
like
picture.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so-
you're an artist.
How do I get to my documents that are, yeah, my pictures that are in?
Well, you want to go to your photos.
So, and you
Oh,
may not
okay.
have them on there, but they'd be on your computer at home.
Yeah, so
Yes.
on your computer at home, see like down here I have this where it says photos.
Uh-huh.
And I just click that and my photos come up. Then I decide beforehand which one I want. Because sometimes when you pull them up, you can't see it before you upload it. And then you don't like it. So I'm going to skip
So
this.
somehow I have to upload all my photos here. I can't
Not
just
all
go
of your
to
photos.
it.
Not
I know
all of your
whatever
photos.
I want. I mean, I can't just hit find photos and it'll take me to the photos that
On
are
your computer
at-
you
at
can.
home.
On your do you have photos on your iPad?
No. Well, I do on my phone. Would that work on my phone?
Not unless you send it to Facebook. And I wouldn't even go through all that. I would just do it on your computer. So that way you're
So
just
how do I transfer them from my computer to here? What's
On-
the magic button?
on Facebook it'll say upload photo. You click that and then it'll pull up your computer files and then you go to your photos that way. So basically what you would do, you're gonna click upload photo.
And we're at home, you mean?
I'll show you here. See right here where it says upload from computer? And I just click that and see how my files come down? I'm going to go to my photos and there my photos come up. So I just click on whichever one I want. So maybe I'm clicking on this one. And then I just wait for it to upload.
Okay, but I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to get to my photos.
Okay.
So there must be something here that I go to.
You got to click out of that.
I'm sorry?
It's hard for me to see it upside down, but it looks like you need to click out
There's,
of
yeah, to close some of.
This is the same place you were at, which I haven't written anything yet.
Yeah, you can just type one letter and then, or you can skip. So
Okay,
there's
that's
a location. See, you can skip that. Skip. I'm gonna take you to the upload. Okay. Skip. That's just basically adding it to your favorites so you can get to it faster, but you don't need that.
So we don't need to add to favorites.
You can, but you don't need to.
So we just move on to preferred page audience then?
Yes.
Okay. Preferred page audience.
Did you really think this was going to be simple?
Well, of course
I'm
not.
teasing you.
I took it on anyway.
Yeah, and you should.
Down to create.
Okay, so this is where I need to be preferred
Okay,
page
everyone in this
audience.
location.
You know what it looks like on
That's
your
all they're
iPad?
doing.
You're not going to be able to do
Just
that.
creating
Because
a page.
see up here,
Basically,
it doesn't even say
yeah,
add photo.
already, that's
That's
fine.
what I
It just
wondered.
wants to make sure.
So I don't think you're
Then
going to be
what
able to.
good is this to me? It's not helpful, is it?
Well, I don't think you should do. I don't think you should do business from the iPad. You don't have your iPad set up to be able to do a lot of things. So when you have photos on here, it's gonna say upload photos because you have something to pull from.
This is on Facebook.
Does that mean everybody here has their photos already on their iPad?
He already has his on his computer.
But you have a computer,
Hmm.
and she has a computer, a laptop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that on her iPad she's got pictures. So
Yeah.
if you
Hers
have
is a
something to
computer,
pull
not
from,
an iPad.
no, this one is that is an iPad.
I have some
Oh.
pictures on there, but not many.
Yeah,
But
so
I have
if you,
But I'd be able to go to my website, I think, and copy a picture.
well, yeah, you could do that too. But if you already have something on your phone, like say for instance, I have pictures of my son on my cell phone, I can send it to Facebook. But I have something to pull from. Have you taken pictures on the iPad yet?
No.
See, that's why. That's what I'm saying. If you don't have any pictures to pull from, they're not going to say upload anything because you don't have
Oh, but that
anything.
didn't say
But I
that in your
good with that.
instructions. It didn't say upload
says
your
that.
iPad with photos so that you can pull
I
photos
don't know
from
why.
No, but I would assume that everybody usually has something like that because people
No,
snap
that's
and
not-
snap. Now, there's another way to do it though.
So don't give up.
No, there's so many ways to do these.
Are there really?
Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. There's so many ways. Now, let's go back to home here, and I will show you.
Go ahead.
I'll show you how to do that.
Must be. Oh,
Slow, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is why.
Are they
Okay.
mostly slow?
See right here where it says photo, video.
Yeah.
You can upload that way. So on your computer,
At home.
and even so, if you were to take a picture right now of that TV,
Mm-hmm.
you would be able to take that picture and upload it to Facebook. But you have to have something on here first. Now, if you don't have anything on here, all is not lost. All you have to do is go to your profile here, and
Okay, so you have a description right now. What's that?
so right here it'll show you your photos. Okay.
Okay.
If you had photos on here, you could just click that.
Okay, let's just see if I do.
And I don't even know what to put there that would be the most powerful.
So in other words, I should take photos on here so I have photos available.
you do have
Holy
photos on
cow.
here.
I do have photos on here.
You do look. This one's a pretty one. What about this?
Yeah, I don't know where those came from.
So you
I mean-
actually do have photos. Now all you would need to do is click that and watch. Watch what's gonna happen. So you can put that. What is this? Why is this?
See, it's the stuff I ended up like.
And
See?
now is it loading?
Yeah, the picture showed up.
So how did I do that? You touched that and it went to all these photos on here or all my photos at home. Is that
No,
correct?
no, you have photos on your iPad.
Inside.
That pulled up from
That's
your
right.
your stock that you already have on here.
No kidding. 'Cause
And all
I-
you have to do is add photo and then write your post and click post.
This
Oh,
makes me think
that's
we need
it.
to just
Okay,
hire
so
someone to do this.
I had one, and then I went back to my other one. Where did the other one go that I created?
This
That's
is
the
not my
one I have.
forte.
I just created another one, and I hit save. Where would the other one, the
I'm
practice
going
one
back
be?
to my.
You want to go back.
Back.
Here we go.
What are you trying to do again?
Well, I want to do. Just to practice. I made a practice page. This one.
I have some background.
There you go.
thing on here.
So this, I'm just making up another one. This is about it.
Yeah, this is just to show you how to do it.
So I think I've done everything. Now then, what's next?
Now you're
I'm ahead?
ahead. You're
All
ahead.
right.
There.
So see
Now can
all
I
you-
write on here?
Yep. So you would click right there and you'd say something about the photo or say whatever you want really.
Boost available. Whatever that means.
Oh,
So now
Your
my
keyboard should come
has come up.
So
Maybe I
can
hit
do
here.
So.
Oh,
No,
no, that
that
doesn't
that
have
says
something
who
to do.
you're with.
Yeah,
So
I
you
can't
want
tell
to click.
anybody that.
I don't
You
know
don't
why
have any
it's
data to
slow.
show
I
you
think
this
it's just.
Yeah.
I think your
Yeah, see,
internet
so I
connection is
have-
just slow as all.
obviously nobody's going there.
So
So
hang on tight.
this
Hang
week-
tight for a second so we
Okay.
can see if that
I have
that loads.
662 reaches. Okay, how are you doing that? Sorry.
We're looking at inside.
There's so much to know.
and we
What? You guys aren't supposed to be looking at that
don't- Okay, Paige, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Okay, so she stopped at the create page part.
Yeah, because I just wanted to show you,
Yeah.
get a feel for like when you
I
created it.
obviously I did that. I don't remember how or why I created my page because it's not making any sense to me now.
But
But
now you know how to go up here and create what you have to.
if I had to,
Yeah, if you had to, something, because what happens is sometimes your stuff gets hacked. It's very possible for your page to get hacked. This has happened to people I know. So you don't want to not know how to make a page. You have to know this, like, just in case.
Well, even when I went to create a page,
Yeah. So yours says get started.
name your page.
Name your page whatever you want to name it.
So obviously I named it Ultimate Health Jennifer Rogers.
Okay, there you go. And then what you would do, let me show you on my computer. What you would do after you have all that squared away.
I don't remember. It should probably tell me.
So see where this is where I was at. I did the about and I just kind of put some random stuff. And then here's the photo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I do next. Okay, and then I can add to my favorites so that I can find it faster, but you don't need to do that because you can just go to your groups and find it.
Is that?
So I'm going to skip that. This is where I really want you guys to see. The preferred audience of your page.
Okay, how do I get to that even though I've already set up my page?
And if you don't need to do this because you already have one, so let's go get you to Insights. Oh, I can't. I'm looking at this upside down. I need to find yours is different than mine. Completely different. This is where you need to be though. Insights. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of, it's laid out so different. So you see where it says page views, likes, reach, post engagement. Your post engagement has gone down 67%.
Okay, probably because
You
I
can
haven't had
promote-
any new posts.
You can promote the page. Okay. Actions on page. So this will give you, now this right here will give you some tips on what you need to do. It says you need to create a username. So whatever your company name is or whatever you want to put on there as far as to make it so that your SEO, which is search engine optimization, SEO, you put your keywords on there and people can find you. If they can't find you, well, you're kind of just a sitting duck. So the username helps you do that. So with the username, you go to username and maybe you want to put, what's the name of your company?
Did you go to settings to get to username?
No, Insights. You all have it on your Facebook page.
Okay, so
Insights.
you go my insights right here.
You can
So
put
here's
Ultimate
mine.
Health,
Okay,
and that'll be your username.
okay.
It was at the. Let me go back to where it was. Okay, so
Where's your, oh.
there's the page.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm gonna click on
it says
Right
insights. Okay,
and then so I posted some stuff today. So I've reached 662 people.
This username. Oh, it's not available because it's
But
already
mainly
taken. Well, let's
because-
put
and
a
you
number.
posted public. You didn't post to your friends that you have to.
So somebody already has that
So
name.
this is my Nelder Grove page. So when I post it, went to everybody.
So
that's
you won't be
my
able to
Nelder
use
Grove
that. Let's
friend.
do.
Okay.
So they're not my personal friends. They're separate. Although some have liked this page, so they see it.
So you have a business page and a personal
Yeah. So
page.
I have.
So you
So I have this page,
okay.
and
Okay.
then
Well, can you hire
So,
people to do
I'm
this
gonna go
for
to the
you?
homepage here. Okay.
You can hire me to do it. I'm doing it for
Here's my
him.
Nelder Grove
Is that
page.
too? Is that cheating?
Okay.
Or what if you just
It's
feel
not
so
cheating.
lost?
Listen
And then
though.
here's my Nelder Grove.
Listen. Outsource.
Okay, and
Because
Outsource this
I'm
crap.
not good at this, so I might as well have
You
somebody
need to
else do
outsource
it.
it.
Which
Get-
means getting somebody to help you?
To everybody, you would post.
That's what I do.
Well,
Well, what are your
right, so, yeah, which
charges?
is what I did.
Okay.
I'm a girl after my own heart.
I
I'm not
know.
kidding you.
I can't
Okay,
see me
so-
spending time and energy on this when I
Okay.
need to be talking to people about my company.
Yes.
You're in the right mindset. That's the way a CEO is supposed to be
Um,
thinking.
Okay,
See
good.
now,
Okay.
this isn't
But
what everybody sees. This
When
is what
a
I'm
lot of
confused.
people
Like,
who
I
are
posted
entrepreneurs
this
who can't
yesterday.
hire people, who, if they're an artist or
because
a
I'm
writer.
talking about my fireside
expensive.
chat. And that.
So
Okay.
basically,
went
what
to-
you want to do is hire somebody else. Now, there's
They
a
just made me
website
get
that you can
comments
use
on
called
this.
Fiverr.com if you're not trying to do like
Something like
cover
that.
photo and stuff like that. But if you want one person who is a marketing expert to do it, that would probably be the best way to go. So you're not over here and over there and over
Okay,
here
so
and
I
trying
would
to
go to
keep up
here.
with all these people who are
Okay.
supposed to do stuff.
Add a photo.
So I'm going to be talking to you about
Add
that.
the photo.
Let me.
Click
It is overwhelming. It is overwhelming if you're seeing it for the first
Okay,
time.
so click on
Like
photo.
I've got my Facebook page, my regular page pretty much figured out. I can do that all day long. But this business page thing is like,
This is
over my
your
head.
file and you
Yeah, I'm
do
just picking
It's over most people's
some
head.
random. Here's an old picture
That's
from
why
1920.
There's people like me. who-
and you think it's really important to have a business page.
It is because you
No,
can you
I
can
know
do
what stuff
e-commerce
I'm
on that
doing.
page. You
But
can
anyway.
sell stuff.
But I
Um,
could sell. I sell through
and
Ultimate Health.
the start
Yeah. But
and
do you
it's
do you have a
where it is
POS
to be.
set up?
This is another.
Yeah, the company does.
But on the page?
Not post?
They
They just publish.
Okay, publish.
they're just switching
Now,
over
Boost,
right now.
I
All
haven't
the
done that, so,
What does boost mean?
we're just switching over to a brand new website, and as soon as it gets switched over, it's migrating right now. As soon as it gets done, all the codes get done. Will be people. I'll just send them to my website with Ultimate Health,
Mhm.
and they can go on there and they can order any products they want, or anything.
What
you
I'm
want.
saying
that
is
big
on
bulk-
Facebook,
bulk-
you can.
No,
It's
this
like a
is a
landing
stuff.
page. You know,
But I
They
don't
call
need,
the
I
big
don't
stuff
need to
and
sell
all
it
The big stop.
me, and I don't want to have to ship it. They'll just go to the companies, the main
do you
companies.
have? Do they have a
You don't
landing
want
page?
your
Like
writings to
like
be
just a
writing
page where people can go and
personal
they
comments
as soon as they see it, they
on
see all the products and
business,
stuff.
Yeah,
So how do you?
Well, yeah. So
How do you tell your
the
friends
face. What
this
is your
kind
aim
of
with the Facebook page?
stay
I don't
off
have it.
the-
I don't know my
the
aim.
business side of it?
Okay,
That
so
could be
what?
really-
Like, what can it do?
You would
That's
think
what I need to find out.
basically-
It can do a lot, but you have to have. You have to have. That's why I wanted
Do
you
I
to.
need? I'm
know
wondering
that?
if I
That's my
even
personal
need
page.
one.
So if you have a
So if
website
friends
already,
are on my note
the
Mhm.
Facebook page can serve
My
as
friends
a
who
way
live
to
around that page, they basically know I have this.
communicate with your fans.
But I already have a
I've never had a
website that the company
Not a
provides.
website. Not saying a website. I'm talking about
So
like a
if someone
fan
makes a
page.
comment,
Okay,
The website's going to sell products and it's going to
Some
do that whole
random
thing, but it's
comment
not
and you
going to
don't
connect
like
with your
you
fans.
can hide
Okay.
it.
So there's
You can
consumer
subscribe.
generated content, and then there
Oh,
is
how do you
influencer
do that?
generated
Does it
content.
say
That's
hide
stuff that you put out to them and say,
sometimes?
hey,
Yeah,
look,
here
look what we've
too.
got. And they say,
And
hey,
can
look,
you
I
bring
used
it
this
back
product,
if you
and look,
want
I'm
to?
all ripped. You know, and they take
I think
pictures
you
and they
can.
put it
I
on your
thought
page.
when something was on there,
Okay,
you
that's a way to
can't
connect with
take
your
it off.
fans. I think you
I
specifically need a page to
Hide or
connect with
embed
them.
this.
Because the website will put your products out there,
Okay,
but
so-
it won't build
so
a
there's the
relationship.
other arrows there.
okay.
Mhm.
So your
And I
page,
can't do that on just a regular Facebook page.
not on your personal
So,
profile, I wouldn't. You're gonna get people
say I wanted
like
to
trying
hide
to
those.
follow you on your Facebook page that you
I
don't
would
even
just
know.
I comment.
That's weird. Like a little bit. I don't even.
Now,
I have mine separate
anybody
because I
looks
don't
at
want
this.
people that I don't know
they're not going to see.
being exposed to my
see it, but-
family or
but
post about
I
my
see.
family.
No,
I
'cause
don't.
hid it. It's not
I
there.
keep them separate. So if
Oh.
you
Now, was it on
are
her page?
running a business and you have a website already, you can
Okay.
link the two.
So you
So
don't
on
have a
Facebook,
problem
there's
with
an
people
option
putting
where you can
personal
put
comments on your business
your
page like
where
that.
you can put your
No.
website
I
link
haven't. Not
to your
yet.
Facebook page. It sounds like you just need to hire somebody
I
to
was
do it. It
friends
sounds
with
like
a
it's going to be a
friend's
headache for you.
brother
It is.
that, I ended up
It-
blocking
I'm
him.
not-
He's like, you don't want him on
I
there.
don't
'cause
feel
his
like this
posts
is
are
the
whatever."
best use
So,
of my
yeah, I
time.
just-
Yeah, you
so no one
you need
sees
to be
it.
Like
you
I
need to
need
be
to be
have to
doing
invite people
presentations
to
and
get on
talking to
business.
people.
Right.
And I
Now,
can be up
anyone
in front of
can-
a room
anyone
and do all
right
that
now-
stuff, but this seems.
If you were to,
it's
yeah, so if
you
you were to
need
look
to
at
outsource.
Nelder Grove.
Okay.
There's a place in
Outsourcing
Nelder Grove
is
that
the
a
best
friend of mine
option for you.
started. I need to get rid of
Okay.
that one.
because if
Every
you're
day I'm
wasting
on
time
the
doing this, like trying to
you
schedule
can see
posts
any
and
of
stuff,
this.
you need
Now
a
can
social
like
media
it and it
manager,
comes up, click
someone
like,
who can do
and
that
then I
for
think
you
can make
and
comments. I don't think you can make
keep it
comments
going,
if you don't-
and then interact and engage with your customers.
Make comments
Okay.
on what they
So
say.
that's something
Yeah, or
completely
say-
different.
or
It's
say
good
you're
to
like,
know
"Ooh,
this
that looks
stuff,
interesting."
but this workshop is
Or,
more
I
for
have a friend
people
in there
who
posts
are
it,
trying to do it
and you can
themselves.
share it to your
And it's good to
friends
know
and
this
post it.
because if you
But I
need to
don't think
train
you can
someone
share it or
how to
make a
do it, or
comment unless you
tell
do
them
it.
what you want even.
But I
Like, hey, I
have,
need you to
now let me
um,
go to my Nelder Grove
put
one.
2 posts every week,
Oh, that's my.
and
that's
at this
my
time,
page.
and I need
I
you to
love
build
your-
our readership, or I need you to
You're
build
marvelous.
our connection with our.
Okay, so I need to get to my Nelder
our
Grove one.
fans.
So I'm gonna go to my home.
That's
so
a
this
little
is
bit
it.
different, but since you're a CEO and you're doing something else, you don't got time for that. And I understand because
Okay.
I'm right there with you, but you know what? It sounds like you need to outsource specifically. As far as you are concerned, you're an artist and you have your book. I would say that you still want to have somebody else do it because it seems like it's a bit much. It's overwhelming. Brenda, you seem like you got it.
So far, up until the questions when you get to them later, or we can meet at the coffee shop.
Well, okay, so this is the thing. I think that you would be able to do it on your own. I think that you've got a better grasp.
Yeah, I just still need to figure out how to do scheduling the posts that you talked about.
Right. Now, is your Facebook page pulled up?
Uh-huh.
I would like to show you how to do that right
And
now.
I wish I knew how to turn the brightness up, but it's on this battery saver thingy, and I don't know how to do it.
Well, you don't want to do that because then it's going to kill your battery. Look
Well,
how low
I-
it is.
Well, 3 hours and 36 minutes.
Is this a business page?
Yeah, it's my Nelder Grove page.
Where does your
Do you need
battery
to
tell
sit
you? how
here?
much time
I'm going
you
to
have
squeeze
on
it in here so I can show you guys.
Here, you can
on
be
purpose.
here.
3 hours and 36
I need to
minutes.
use the
That's
restroom.
remaining
anyway.
or
Okay,
what
the
you
rest
use?
is going to be
Remaining.
Oh, okay.
right over there.
I just don't know how to
What
take
if I
off.
have one of those? Okay.
Anyway, go ahead. It's just not that bright. Sorry.
Okay, so let's see. Ooh, is it moving?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Look at your post reach. That's good. 638.
I've been posting a lot this week.
Yes.
Well, only on my, but there's times where I don't post.
I'll go
anything
through
for
all of
3
these
weeks.
tabs so I can show you what I mean by optimizing your
Okay,
page.
yeah, because I don't know this stuff.
You need a username.
I don't have a username. Oh, okay.
No, you need a username.
Okay, I know what okay.
Should we turn our backs?
No.
Oh, no. No. You need to enter your company address,
So
and
can I
that
do
could
this
be
right here?
Yeah. whatever I would put.
Can I make it Nelder Grove
Yeah, you're actually hearing it.
with no space?
That's fine, but it's
And
gonna.
should
it's
it be
gonna
should it be lowercase Nelder Grove, like that?
no, because it's a
Okay.
title. It's a
I
title
can
of the place.
capitalize it.
Okay, so that's taken care of. You're all set.
Okay.
Now it should show.
So you're going to show us how to
Oh.
post or how to.
I'm going to show you how to schedule.
Oops. Okay. So I don't need this stuff right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my husband.
Wow, why didn't you tell me?
Oh.
I wanted to meet you.
Oh man.
So am I supposed to be on the about right now?
And now you're her husband.
Or I can
Oh
pick-
my gosh, this is touchscreen.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Oh.
Okay, so you should enter an email address. This is an email address that if people have questions
Yeah.
about Zelda Grove, they can
Yeah.
contact you.
Oh, that's address. Okay, wait, I clicked on the wrong thing.
And what's the main page that we're on? What's it called?
Mine? Nelder Grove.
What you're
This is the about page
about
on Facebook.
when she's still creating a page.
Yeah, so this is the page info.
Okay.
So how come? Okay, wait, enter address. There's no email thing. I have a post office box for the nonprofit, but I don't remember it.
Oh, then you don't need to do this
I mean, I can add
because
it
they have
later.
a way to get hold of you.
Yeah, I have an email. I just don't see how to add the email.
That enter your address. You should put the Nelda Grove PO box.
Yeah, I will. I just don't remember what it is.
Okay.
So it's
So
in the book.
Oh, it might be.
you can put an impressium, and that's basically like what the page is about, but it's gonna take too long.
Okay, I can do that later. I know how to get here now.
You can do the long description,
Okay, I can do that.
your mission, all that stuff. What I really
My
wanted to
website.
get to though is there's a way to connect your website. You have a website already?
I do too.
Yeah. So that website, this is how you can connect it to your Facebook page. So anybody that comes to
Oh, I have
your
it there,
Facebook page can get to the website
Oh,
and
there's
vice
my
versa.
email.
Okay.
So on your website, they can click on your Facebook widget, which is the Facebook sign,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to your Facebook page.
I don't know that is an option on the company. I don't think it is. I don't think we have that
If
on
you
our.
have a company website, there's a way they can add social media widgets.
Social media widget is the click button.
Yeah, it's a button that you click for like Twitter or YouTube or
But it's the whole company's website, not just my personal company's
Is it-
website.
Ooh, I have an
can't
award. I
believe
can
they
enter
don't have
awards
a
too.
Social media.
Okay.
It might be
I'll
on
do
the
that
new one that is being,
Oh,
So
see,
they're
now I need to
revamping it.
update
they might
this.
be revamped.
I thought my
But
book
it
was
would
going to be
go
done in
to-
2010.
But we've got, we're gonna
2016.
we have thousands
That sounds
of
like
them. So how
Been
would
working
it
on
go
this
to
one
the
for
right
7 years
person's
probably.
website?
It's like,
The affiliate. Okay, so with affiliates, there's a way to track which affiliate it
So
is.
she's talking
And,
in
have you ever heard of Plexus Worldwide?
Yes.
Plexus Worldwide has it because I know because I'm an affiliate, I'm an ambassador, same thing. And they have a website for each individual. And they have a back office for each individual.
Right.
That might be a company that you can model after because they're growing at like 16,000% a year,
Mm-hmm.
which is a lot. So all you have to do is go onto their page and see how the landing page is set up. And then
But I'm not making that.
no, I know what I'm saying. Like, can I see your website? Can I see their website?
Mm-hmm.
I need to.
This is the old one. If right now, like I said, it's migrating to the new one.
so you have a website, I assume? Yeah.
It
How
sounds
many
like
pages?
you need to build
On the
your
website?
your
How many
fan
pages
base and your
are on it?
affiliate base.
I need to build my
Because I'm
affiliate
just starting to
because
make
I'm
one.
I'm the West Coast
Well,
coordinator for this
I
company.
think we were talking about
Okay.
this when
And
I
I
first
need
did my
to-
very first one. I used
we
Vistaplant,
have
and then I
right
paid
now
$150
the company
a
just
month
launched.
or
We have
$12 a
less
month.
than 500.
But
people
then
in
I
our
had a
company.
friend from high
Really?
school who
It's
makes
just
websites for a
launched.
living.
Oh, so it's
So-
a
and needed
startup.
It's
a
a brand new
volunteer
startup.
project.
Okay.
And had his friends
Here's what you need to
train
do.
him what they would like him to do, and he chose me.
Because
So he
'Cause I need
redid
to-
mine, and now I
I'm-
still pay
you know,
for it
I'm planning on
yearly, but it's not
Moving
as
up
much.
the ranks pretty fast.
It's just
Yeah.
I don't know how to add things to
well,
it. It's
you need
easy
to have
as
affiliates.
Vistaplant.
You need to have an
Vistaplant
affiliate
was
program.
easy
Do you have
for
an
me.
affiliate
It
program
was really easy to
specifically
update
to recruit
change
more
on my
affiliates?
own, but the
We
new
have a
website
program. What do you
is
mean a
beyond-
program?
me.
Okay, so there's
But
a way that you can refer.
There's a
Maybe
way
that would be a
people
good-
can
if
go to
someone's kinda
the
new to
page,
that,
they can
you
go to
just
my
go to
webpage and
Vistaprint.
they
It was
and
so
create
easy, and I
join
loved it.
now.
It was pretty.
Okay.
It was
and
really
they can
pretty.
join my
Really?
team
Did
on
you
my
design
webpage.
it or
Is that
did
what you
somebody
mean?
else?
Yes,
No,
I
they
do
give
have a
you, you
landing
could
page
choose your
specifically
background
for people.
color, you put in, what you want.
I don't
but,
like
but
an
it's really
opportunity
easy. You
page.
just
Yes.
click in the box
On
where you
our
want it to
website.
go.
Yes.
I don't know if they do on
Versus
the
some
new
of
one
the
yet
newer,
because
they
it's
want
not
some-
on, the new
It
website
is,
isn't
yeah.
out there yet.
I'd have to get a
It was
visual
good,
for
right?
This
like,
was
Oh,
simple.
yeah.
the only way that I'm
It
gonna
really
really
was
be able to
simple.
tell you,
And
like
I would-
specifically
I'd-
marketing wise, what would help you is
I'd
if I
help
see
you.
it.
You would do that?
Of course they
Sounds like
would.
we might need to have a
With
personal
your busy
conversation.
schedule and football and basketball and.
Well, and how basketball
Because I
and
don't think
volleyball.
This
but
needs to
that's
be
why-
more
You live in
specific.
Mariposa?
This is
No,
just
no.
general stuff,
Oh,
Right.
that'd be
and this
okay.
needs to be
But
more
what is
specific.
it?
If you have,
Is your computer
if
a
you're trying to
desktop
build
or
your
is it a laptop?
company
It's a
and
big
get more people,
computer
you need to have
on
you need to have a program that specifically recruits people.
I'm
I need
sorry?
to have,
Anybody
well,
else?
I'm sure
Yeah.
that there is on
You
the
know where I
website,
live.
but I
Yeah.
need to,
They're not
when they
gonna
go to
find
my
it again.
website, so it's
Who,
ultimatehealth.com.
did you die when you came home?
As
Join
Leah Bryan, I don't
ultimatehealth.com
remember
/
which.
Jennifer.
But
Right, and that's how mine is
I
with
don't
Plexus,
Right.
where
I
it'll
know I
say,
was driving
you know,
when
it'll
I
have my
left, 'cause
affiliate
So just-
number and
driveway.
that.
This is
Oh,
just
nice,
like
huh?
Plexus.
Just
Just pretend it's just like Plexus. So
No
Plexus
idea.
gave you a regular website.
Right.
She has a package.
So that's what I've got through some companies.
Oh.
Okay. So are you trying to get more people to
Under
join?
me in my organization.
Okay, now I'm on board.
Make sure I'm posting
Okay,
so many
so
times a week.
What you need to
So
do,
this is new to me,
what my
so
upline has done, is they have groups.
she's
You
charging-
need to
I
have
think- I think
Facebook
it's around
groups.
$350.
We do have a Facebook group.
But specifically when you do these
Yeah, I'm
Facebook
not sure.
groups, you do
There's
like
a-
with
I think
Plexus
the
we do
first meeting
Sipensies,
she gave, didn't she give
and
us
we
a-
have
a handout on all of her services?
It's like-
Yeah, she could give that to
you have people come in
That's
and you
what
talk
I'm
to them
doing.
and it's like a free webinar or free seminar,
Okay.
and you explain to them what the company is about,
Uh-huh.
and then you give them the opportunity to sign up.
You know, funny, it's funny.
So I can do that online?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I need to do, and I want to make videos and
No, that's
So
not
you
true.
need to have a conversation because
maybe
that's a
we should
little
just
bit
have a
different
I
than.
agree.
consultation.
That's
And
a-
just if you're thinking about it, like pretend it's just like Plexus, that's what I need to do.
Oh yeah, I know exactly. That's an MLM.
It's an MLM. Well, it's not considered an MLM because we are an affiliate network. It's not based on, it doesn't have the same
But it's
pay
structured
structure.
like one.
It's an
Kind of.
MLM,
She thought
but
she
it's like,
got it
it's
together.
it's
Yeah.
not network marketing.
It's
company.
network marketing or
She's got
relationship
Walmart.
marketing where you talk to people and you're building your
My organization.
yeah. You need to build your
I just
personal
turned
brand
50.
because you're
Yes.
the person who they're seeing. Okay, so on your Facebook page, it's going to be you. Maybe you'll have a picture of yourself on the Facebook
Aw.
page as the photo, right? And then you can have on the cover photo, you can have a logo of the company, but you also have your information. You know, like at the bottom, it'll say your affiliate or ambassador link.
Mhm.
My
And then
friends
there's
that
a way
came,
for them to contact you.
Yes.
When you're
Bonnie
on
just works
Facebook, your
with me now, she
content
told me
specifically
today.
would be
and then,
um,
who was my other
videos
friend?
that you make
The artist,
Right,
about.
Like my husband and
Oh,
I
yeah,
work
Monique.
together. in this
Exactly.
company.
So what you would make, what you would do
um,
is you would make videos
For some of them,
specifically
I think
about
it was-
what it is that you're
they
doing.
needed to
And
see
I
it
would say
too.
events.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
events.
We have
You
events.
need to have.
So-
That's it, unless-
You can do an event page, but I wouldn't suggest doing that because you have to remake them every time. So on the page, what you can do is there's a section where you can invite people to the different events. And you can also, I would strongly suggest having a referral program where people who
Yes,
have bought
I want
from
a
you
referral.
say, hey, you know what? I got this new supplement and it's amazing. And that's
Yeah, that's
viral
what they
marketing.
want.
That's the kind of marketing where people are
They're not
basically
interested.
saying, oh my gosh, I love this stuff. You should try it. And it's their cousin or it's their mom or it's their brother and they're going to listen.
Because there's people I'm going to share this opportunity with that may not want to do it themselves, but they'll refer me to other people.
Exactly. But you need to
Do we
have
need
some.
to have an appointment?
I think we need to set an appointment because this is more of an
You know,
in-depth type of
this is
thing.
different. And they're all writers, so theirs is going to be more similar than what I'm doing.
Yeah, yours is a little bit different.
Okay.
But I know how to handle it though because I know exactly what you're
Okay,
talking about.
good.
I sold Mary Kay for a little while. I've been
So
to
did I.
Plexus and so I know. I know.
You know.
I know.
Okay,
Let's have a
so do I
conversation.
need to call you to
No,
set an appointment?
You
I
can
want
get
to
my
be able
card
to-
off of this table back there. It's right there by the little green Christmas tree. And then we can set up an appointment so I can talk a little bit.
Yeah, because I want
more.
you to be able to help them.
Okay, now you guys in particular, you all have books.
Mhm.
Okay? Which means that you need to take a picture of that book.
Got it. I got it.
Once you have the picture of the book, that needs to be on your cover photo or in your profile picture.
I just did it.
I have it.
You just did it?
Well, I did that tonight. She's
See?
like, I don't like that. and I
Doesn't
changed
that look
it.
good though?
And
That's
then
her
I
book.
changed the picture you didn't like.
Doesn't it look better? I can tell it's a tree now.
Well, it's actually a stump, that one.
Yeah, it was a stump they cut
That's a
all
big
those
stump,
buggers
isn't it?
down.
Yeah, but I can tell what it is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I just
and
thought
you
to see it
got,
with all the people.
and this is genius.
That's wonderful.
There's people in there. And remember when I was saying connect with your purpose.
Mhm.
Why are you doing this? Who are you doing it for? Okay, and you've got a group of people there that are trying to save this tree. It makes it more believable. It's not just like a random picture. It's a picture of people surrounding this tree, protecting it.
Mhm.
So it makes a lot of sense to have a picture like that, specifically because it's what that connects with what you do, why you do it, and who you do it for.
Mhm.
It makes sense. It's strategic for you. Why do you paint the things that you paint? Who are you painting it for? What message are you trying to put out there, right?
Mhm.
And once you have that in mind, you need to have that in mind because otherwise people aren't really going to connect with your work. Okay, so you put the pictures of I have a whole page devoted to my photography and art. And I can show you that in just a second here.
Okay. Well, you have to turn it around. Or you want me to
I'm
come
going
your
to turn
way?
it around.
There's my post.
I just love that.
What?
I just love what you got going. I want to know why everybody else posts crap on the side of your Facebook page. They're all trying to sell their own stuff.
But
And
Brenda
clutter me up.
sells herself though. Like she's like very personable. As soon as she comes in the room, you know she's here. She's
I'm
talking to
loud.
people,
Yeah,
and
but
she's
I mean, they've
not
got
necessarily
stuff over
loud, but,
here
you
and
know,
stuff over here.
interactive.
They're selling coins. They're selling. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
so-
that's nowadays it's gonna pop up on.
oh, in other words, I can't keep them off, huh? I mean, I'm
I
paying.
know.
for it.
That
I'm
part
doing
doesn't
the
bother
work.
me.
Okay, so this is my photography page. These are some stock photos that I found, but it's a photography page, and I have this is my art show that's hanging up over at Slim's Coffee Shack.
Oh.
So I have information there. And here's for like my art from my book. Okay,
So after that too.
and this
we
is
could do
some of my fine art.
Oh,
But do you see
nice.
some of the posts that I have on here are very relevant to the page, and it's my content, and I'm,
an artist.
you know, see there's some of the pictures of my person. That's my dog. This is a picture. This is a photograph that I took of.
Yes.
Must be going up towards Yosemite.
Why
on
is it
snowy,
taking
like
so long?
last year.
Oh wow, it's at 11%. There you go. See, that's some of my photography, and this is going to be turned into a postcard.
Like where we
But
get together and talk
it's
about our
relevant,
business and how much
and
money we can help each
Let me
other
tell
with
you, if you do
businesses.
photography
How
or
can I
any
help
type of pictures,
Um,
licensing. That's a
get your
passive
book out there
income for you.
more and-
Licensing.
Or, you know, we
What
You
we're
can
doing.
license it out. So
Or share
maybe I wanted to
pages
license
and-
this out
yeah.
to somebody, and I say I don't really care who uses it, and I can sell the license to them, and they can
How
just
can
buy
you
it.
protect it until they buy it, though? I mean, because otherwise, can't I just swipe it off your site and use it?
You could, but there's copyright infringement.
Yeah, well, big deal. Try to collect on that,
Well,
unless you have it copyrighted through
this is why
Washington.
you need to link. This is why there's software programs where you can tell who's
yeah.
downloading what.
I could and I could show you
Oh.
if on your Monique that was here, my friend Steve, Virginia. They now when they have their picture, they have
Embedded?
Yeah, they embed a
The
code or the signature or that
or,
copyright symbol on the picture itself.
let's see.
In most
Those
places,
we do.
like Sierra Trail Business Center, will not copy a picture that has that copyright symbol on
Right,
it.
they're very moral that way. They're
Yeah,
great
they never
people.
won't do
Oops, I
it.
need to go down here.
So there's definitely ways to protect your work, but I would say make sure that you're not just handing it out to people. Like a lot of people, they'll see it on your Facebook page and copy and paste it. What I'm noticing is now when you download a picture, it'll come out as an empty HTML file if you didn't download it properly. So you will think that you got the picture, but you need to download it because they protected it by making it so that you have to download it a certain way.
Do you have to get a copyright? Say that picture of the forest there, or the snow picture. If you wanted to sell that, would you have to get it registered or copyright? Do you have to go through the same process?
You'll want to go to the trademark what was that thing that I showed you before? The
Is that one
trademark office.
process and you have to pay for it?
I'm on.
I'm pretty sure that if you have a certain amount, you do have to pay for it, but it's definitely
This is
worth
my
it.
husband's.
And from what I understand, it doesn't work the same with music when you make a song. Because when you make a song, it's automatically copywritten, but with like certain works that unless you publish it, it's not copywritten.
Because like, it costs $55 to copyright my book.
Well, yeah, but if you gathered up like 80 photographs and copyrighted it as a book, you just now have 80 of your photographs copywritten. So it'll show that it's copywritten from that particular book that you published it in.
I was just saying, if you wanted just one incredible photograph and you wanted to copyright that would be pretty expensive.
Oh,
No, if you go through, it's my understanding, if you go through Washington DC under copyright, you can put in like 50 to 100 photos.
Loud.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
My computer's gonna die.
There's some good articles on copyright.
Oh yeah,
Well,
well,
cute. What are the
I have a
darling
lot of
people that
advanced
would make?
information on that, but I don't want to overwhelm you with too much of that. Okay,
Okay, I don't know where we're at now.
before I get too carried away with a bunch of other stuff,
Okay.
I'm trying to do this.
I'm gonna do the, eventually the scheduled post.
Okay, so,
What are we doing
so
now?
I think I need to go, since, do I need to leave?
No, you're gonna get some valuable information. About
Okay,
people, how
just
to-
take notes on it though, and not try to do it on my page.
Yeah. It sounds like what you need is a little bit different and more in depth.
Okay, and I'll contact you, I've got your card.
Okay, so I already told you that the best way to get content is through Twitter because it's current. Okay, so there is.
Did you say best way to get content is through Twitter because it's
Did you say Twitter?
because
Twitter.com.
it's current.
Because it's
Or
current.
Twitter.com
I
because it's
think you have to have a profile.
Twitter for content.
most
I need to highlight that. Okay.
current.
Okay, so from my notes, being a good curator, getting information, content from other places so that you don't have to create it yourself. And really to make sure that it has something to do with what your brand is all about. If your brand is about health, you probably should have some health-related content on your page, even if you didn't create it. You're just giving someone a backlink, and you're giving them more exposure, so they're not going to say anything about that. Let's see. Okay, here is a great way to engage your fans. This is something that you could all use. It's the 3 and 3 technique. You go to 3 people's profiles and post on their wall or comment on something that they posted. Just 3 people, and
People that you know that are your friends already, or
well, it could be on your page or it can be your friend's page, and then they'll see what you're up to. People tend to follow you more when you engage with them. So you can do this on your personal profile, but I would recommend doing this on your business profile too.
okay.
Just so that if somebody clicks share on something, you say, "Hey, I noticed that you shared that picture. What did you like about it?" Or I noticed that engage with them. Basically, if you engage with 3 people for 365 days out of the year, that's a lot of people. I believe that's over. I'm just curious. Now, like I said, this is something that you probably want to hire somebody for because it's a lot of work. It is. It's a lot of work to sit there and be posting and talking to people online when you have other things you need to do.
Oh, I can sit and talk to people online all day long.
That's over 1,000 people if you talk to 3 people a day. And that's just really trying to build relationships with people. And this is
Maybe your
important.
friend Peter,
What?
Can I get your email from here?
Yes.
To be your friend on Facebook?
Yes, be my friend.
Because I'm public now,
Okay. What's your, I'll just find you.
Okay, we are going to hop over to Facebook groups.
Facebook groups.
Okay,
Okay. New page.
you want to make sure that the group that you create, the title of the page is not something silly that isn't going to be relevant later. Like if people are posting, "Oh, let's support this politician," is that going to be relevant after a while? People are going to stop talking about it. So you don't want to create a page where people are going to stop talking about it like a few months later. So make sure that, 3 to 5 years from now, that page is still going to be relevant. So if you did something like, say you wanted to target moms and you did a page where how can you take care of your child on organic food, that is going to be relevant down the line. People are always going to want to know that because there's that niche market. Focus on a well-defined community. So, like I said, moms, or people who like health stuff, people who love pets, people who love art, people who love nature, naturalists, people who are conservationists, people that want to conserve national forests. That would be the niche group that you would want to look for. Don't expect it to take off right away because it takes time and it takes scheduling and it takes building your audience. It's not an overnight success thing, but over time, if you schedule your post a month in advance, you train people on when to expect content from you. So if they're like, okay, I know on Tuesday mornings that I'm going to get an article from that page and I'm going to be there looking at it. I would suggest having a promotional plan to gain transactions. So you want to run ads and you want to build an email list. That's email marketing. There's a way to get people on your website so that you can get them to give you their email address and give them something free. So like an information product, like 10 healthy meals that you can do in 30 minutes. People would give you their email address for that. Or you could say 10 things you didn't know about national forests. Or maybe, this
And then do you have a private message the email because they might not want to put it on?
Well, that's what a landing page is for, and it's all confidential.
Landing page?
A landing page is
Landing page.
okay. A landing page is a page. It's a one-page website, or just whatever page they land on. Really, it could be your Facebook page. It could be your website. It could be just a one-page squeeze page. Just a one-page, just where you're collecting information and you're giving them a download, or giving them some sort of free information. You have to be able to get them to give you their email address. Otherwise,
Right, but they might not want to put it on the page for everyone to see. So do you
no.
say
There's a
private
sign-up
mess-
form.
There's a sign-up form.
It's a sign-up form.
Okay.
So the sign-up form is confidential, and it's gaining you an audience. Really, that's how you build your fans. Is you get them on a private email list, just like you're on my email list, and I send you emails specifically about marketing and specifically about business, and you're getting information from me that other people are not getting.
Right.
So that's kind of important. So now you're on my email list, and so you'll be getting some information about tidbits, small bite chunks, because I don't like sending a lot. It's overwhelming.
I appreciate it. You've got the absolute right idea.
Yeah, it's too much.
It
to,
is.
To,
Especially if you get 7 or 8 from other people who think
Right.
they're giving you all this great stuff, and I just,
yeah.
it's
I
overwhelming.
focus on just a few things at a time because
Yeah, that's good.
not there.
So is it better to start with finding a group first or trying to create a group first?
Well, I would say since you're not advanced, find a group.
Yeah, because there's both of those options are on there, the create and.
Yeah, create and then find a group. So the way that you find a
Where's
group
that at? Okay.
on here, it should say. Remember when I told you the little arrow that's right next to the lock on the top of your page?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you go and find a group. So you click down, and it'll say create a page or find groups.
Okay, see create group and new group.
Yeah, new groups. You can click new groups, but then when you get there, it'll say discover groups. And you can just join groups.
Just to add more.
I believe you
so
can
they don't
only
have to look
join.
at-
I believe you can only join 300, so choose wisely.
And these are all set groups that somebody
Yeah, they're
says.
just groups that other people have made, but it gives you a network. If you have a network,
So is there a keyword to search for stuff? So if I typed in, say, Sequoia, is there a search way to
yeah,
search?
just type into your search box.
Up here, search Facebook under this page.
Where are you?
Okay, so I'm on groups. So when I
Groups,
search
and then
here,
no, there's.
oh, here's groups. Here, wait.
Yeah, it
Can I
should
go
say
over
discover
one?
groups.
Wow, there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Discover. Wait, here's discover.
Yeah, discover groups, and then in the search box,
Is there a search
you can
box?
see it.
Well, we got. Let's see. Animals, telephone.
Well, you can
Okay.
try this one up here because it should have a search box
Okay.
for you to be able to search groups. But you search the group and you join that group, and that's how
I don't
you're
see
able
where
to
any of that is
put
here,
your
honey.
content out there
Oh,
in that group because people actually care about it.
I'm
okay,
looking
down
at
arrow.
Are you looking at which page?
I'm looking at your Facebook page.
Okay.
Create
So-
a new
Good idea.
group, though.
So
You're not
you-
gonna create
if
one.
you
And
join
well,
the
maybe you
group-
are creating
And then how, if we're in that group, do
but
we
if
put
you
out
go
a post that,
Maybe.
to get all their emails? Would they say, how do we get all their emails? Wouldn't that be
You
a good idea?
can, I wouldn't do that because that seems kind of spammy.
Okay.
Like, people are gonna consider it spam. If you go onto that group and you put on there, hey, I've got a book launch that's coming up.
I think you
Because
should.
I wanna
If you
put
guys
on
want more
financial
information about the book
anyway.
launch, go ahead and send me or give me your email address
Oh, good
or
idea.
sign up here
You don't want
Okay.
motorcycles.
So
and
you're,
then give your email address. That way. you can
Not
get
anymore. I've outgrown that.
Question?
No, I'm just listening.
Yeah, so my personal method of doing email
No,
marketing is that I have a landing page.
I don't want to mess with the
website.
Yeah, I have a landing page.
I don't know who's, I don't even know
specifically
who this is, but this is
I don't
creative
use
page?
Facebook. I mean, I do
That's
have sign
to find
up on
groups.
Facebook, but that's
Yeah, you
not
can
where
create
I
your own group
the majority of
by
my.
clicking that.
Create group,
Okay.
or,
So if you wanted a group of your local artist friends, right?
Yeah, you can create a group too.
So
that's what it
maybe
says.
that would be.
Writers assembled, one
create your
friend.
own group for a monthly-
But I don't know what would I do with this? I mean, here are these things, I push on it and then what happens?
Well, if you're gonna create a group,
Well, this one's actually on already established friends, established local, and up here is create a group.
I don't think
For your
you-
service.
you're just join a group and see what they're
It's,
doing.
it's help.
See what other
It's
artists
help.
are doing. See what
Okay.
other artists
Yeah, I
are
think that'd be better just to be where I'm at.
doing. It gives you ideas.
Wellness,
But, so if I just push on this, that means I'm part of this group.
Supplement.
No, you need to click join, and they need to accept you.
Oh, they need,
I'd
all
be very
7,404 people?
No, no, just the
What is
administrator.
your
Administrator.
Oh, there's one person who
There's
administers
one
it.
person that's in charge of it.
Oh, okay. So I would want writers and artists if I could find them, not buy and sell, not,
I don't have a user.
of course, okay.
I did type in that up there, I typed in
Where is it?
sequoias,
And then
and
you're-
so it came up with different
I
pages of
created this
National
new one, now I can't get back to
There
the
you
other
go.
one.
You would
and
want to
that
put
keyword.
You would actually put content about
Do you have a
the
So
original
now,
graphic.
oh, hey,
Okay, here's
That's
my
neat.
business
So-
one.
my sister-in-law shared my post and it.
I guess if you
You should, okay, so
David
you
Johnson
can join,
offer
you can join those groups.
a one
I-
account.
yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
To get
Now,
your
say I
business
wanted to
content.
take,
And
say I
they'll
wanted
like
to take
it. Do you
this
have a
post
regular
and
one?
share it.
Okay, my
On my
regular one
page.
is.
You should probably do that.
I didn't know how to share. Oh, yeah, I know how to do that, okay.
Yeah, you just click share.
Actually, you know what, though, I've tried that and I type in, Amanda Now the Grove with
What's
me
it
right
look
now.
like?
Sorry, I
Oh,
have to
here
go
it
to
is.
this page. Okay, go ahead.
I don't see. my
Well, see, now
cover.
that's what I'm talking about down here, I saw three babes in some very risque
I don't know
garments.
what
Now,
mine.
does that offend
That's an
you?
advertisement.
I know,
Oh,
but
there
does
it
that
is.
offend you that it's there?
Sometimes you just,
Um,
I don't even, see, I never even look at that
I
stuff,
don't
so I
know
didn't
whether
even see,
it's,
it's like
I
when I
just
read
set
the
this up.
newspaper, I never see the ads,
But I think if you just.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I were to
Johnson, it's
push
either-
on like
Go on
join
account,
to
it's gonna be
Oprah's
my
area,
business, maybe
does
just,
that mean like every
You
week
give-
I'm gonna get all these emails and emails and emails until like
If you're gonna
useless?
get updates.
Okay,
You're
I don't
gonna
wanna do
get-
that then yet. I don't want, I'm just
I
not
know.
ready for it. I got 8,000 emails, and I do mean 8,000 emails. that I've never done anything with. They just keep coming in and coming in.
You know, there's a way to clear your email and basically sweep out the old.
Yeah, but I have to go through them and see if there's anything important in them.
Not necessarily. If they're advertising, it's like
No, I mean,
from
like-
Bed Bath and Beyond.
I mean, like if people write to me, like, okay, well, I'll take care of that later. Well, okay, I'll take care of that later. In other words, I'm negligent.
So you type in
8,000
David Johnson
emails.
on account.
It sounds like you just
Oh,
need
David
to
Johnson.
clean
Delete.
Delete.
Delete all. You can delete all.
I
Yeah.
can
Is
guarantee
that my
I can
Facebook?
guarantee you that most of those are advertisements.
Yeah, that's
They're
it.
mostly
all like
advertisements.
Some of them are, but rare. I mean, but rarely. There's
And they're all
newsletters. It's about art. It's
Yay.
about books. It's
And how do I
about
find
you know.
There's a way to
there's
organize that too. You know that if you do folders and then you can go to your email and
I'll have to
decide
ask you, because
promotions,
I didn't,
your primary
see,
email,
I haven't
your promotions, your
confirmed any friend on
newsletters.
here.
and there's a way to categorize
Somebody else
it so
set
that you're
this
not,
up for
they're
me.
not
Means
all.
what I need is like 9 months of nothing else to do to take care of it. Okay, 2 weeks. I need 2 weeks. Solid. Uninterrupted.
There's a way to do it that you can sweep it all out. So what you do is you click a box and it says, delete
This looks
all the
good.
ones that
Got
are
some good stuff
more
on
than
there.
10 days old.
Yeah,
And it
I've got
deletes
some.
them all.
That's the cover of the book, yeah.
And that was like 2 seconds.
I don't have my.
So
anything
it might
else.
be, we'll have to talk
Sure,
about
sure,
it
we'll
so that I can
be
show you how to do that
in a
because it
couple
is
weeks.
overwhelming and most people do have a problem with email.
And
But there's a way to categorize it and sweep it out so that it's, you don't have to go to everyone and click on
Anything.
That's not.
Yeah.
You
You don't have to
contact.
do that.
Do you have a card?
I don't think I do.
So much information.
Can I get you a water?
I should have been drinking water this whole time. I don't
Yes,
think I
you
should mess
should.
with those cookies.
I've messed with a couple.
I hope I'm not giving you guys so much information that you just can't think.
You are.
It's okay, we'll
But let's go on.
She can't,
we'll filter it.
she can't find my personal Facebook, and I don't know why that is. Isn't that?
There's
I have-
there's a lot of Davids on Facebook.
But if she,
There's a lot of David Johnsons. Okay.
is
you know
that my
what?
URL number that I would have, or my username that she'd have to know, or?
You know what you could do?
Let's-
Copy your username
See, I don't even have, I don't think where do I find my username?
up here.
I found a
What
David
does that
Johnson
say?
at Core School, but it has no picture. Do you not have a picture?
No, he has a picture.
Yeah, see,
You
I
know
don't-
another way that you can be found is tell her like where specifically you are located, because when your picture comes up, it'll say located in Core School.
I looked at Core School. There's one in Core School, but he doesn't have a picture. It's not
Yeah.
him.
Well, you know what you need
Well,
to
see,
do?
you found me on the business
Why
I
page.
found
don't
his
you-
business page.
Why don't you just add her?
Yeah, and you.
Okay, how do I do that?
Go into your search bar and put her name in.
Oh, is your picture with a kitty cat or a dog?
A
No,
dog.
this one right here.
Okay, so,
You can type her in and then add
Do
her.
Jennifer Rogers.
Do you guys have any questions?
No,
I know
do.
you have questions.
no D.
You can ask them questions.
I have questions.
Hopefully I'm answering them.
Well, you're gonna get to it. I'm just going in advance because I want to learn how to do the calendar thing for the
The scheduling?
The scheduling.
Scroll
Okay.
down, it's not.
Okay, so let me go to my another page.
She always wants, okay.
No, that
Okay.
one, go back.
Now, pretend like you're making a post.
Okay.
So just type something in. Maybe say, have a great day, everyone.
Put Jennifer Rogers as like,
Okay.
I don't know.
If
Okay.
this is a business page, you should.
that's it right there.
All right. So now add friend.
Oh, so
Okay,
mine has my
that's a good
password.
picture.
Schedule.
Okay, we're in.
Okay.
All
Now
right.
pick the date of when you want to schedule.
Oh, and then I would just click schedule.
Mhm.
And then if I wanted to, like when I
You know,
went
they said we
to
should
that,
be on LinkedIn too.
I was able to share it on here, then instead of publish, it should give me the same thing.
200 on there.
Okay, here, so when I went
Publish without,
to,
too. Are you gonna?
okay, let me go to,
I think I am. I don't know.
ah,
I've already done that, so I'm starting.
okay,
So we're
But,
closing in on 8 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and say this to you now. First of all, I do social media management, and I have a social media management package that includes a cover photo, it includes a profile picture, it includes an editorial calendar, basically of your content, so that you can schedule it on a certain time. And I do the research to find that content for you, instead of you having to do it, and it's a lot of work. And then also I make sure that I engage with anybody that's posting on Facebook. So like if they post something on your content and they say, oh wow, that's really great. And I go in and I say thank you. Or if somebody has a complaint and they're like, you know what, I had to wait like 10 million years for this and that. And I go in and I speak to that person. So I'm in effect like your textbook. So there's a social media management package. I
And you have a package for each of us?
Well, what I decided earlier on was that I wasn't going to. I decided I wasn't going to print out a lot of stuff just because I can email it to you, and it's not eco-friendly to be printing a bunch of stuff. So my social media management package is a long one, and I didn't want to print out a bunch of pages. So.
How about just a basic page and then you'll probably email each one of us.
What I'm thinking, because I can email it to you right now. What I'm thinking is that once you find out what it is, I'm glad this is still alive. My computer was dying. Okay, let me go to my page here and show you what it looks like on my computer.
So is that just managing your Facebook page?
It's managing a Facebook page or managing a business page, and I generally charge $25 a month, and you're going to get, depending on what your aim is, I usually do eight posts or 3 posts a week, 2 to 3 posts a week. You don't really need any more than that if you have quality content. So also, I go into your settings on your business page and I set everything up for you in search engine optimization so that people can find you. Also, I can connect your Facebook page to your website and vice versa. And then if you need any type of what? So I guess I'm not connected to the internet right now. Weird. Okay, so if you need any type of tech support, if somebody's saying something on your page, I do that. I talk to them. What I would suggest, if you're the type of person that can't do all of this, outsource. Even if it's not me, go to Fiverr.com, you can hire someone. But just remember, if you pay somebody $5, you're going to get $5 for it. But that is another option if you're trying to do low budget. I also have a package where you can do social media management, and then I will do your marketing and distribution strategy. So that's basically what your ads, if you're going to do advertisements on Facebook. I also help with split testing. Split testing is basically if you have an Instagram account and you want to do Facebook and Instagram at the same time, you can do that. Now, if you want to know more information about it, you can indeed come and talk to me, because it's going to be different project by project, because you all need something completely different. Now, you need something completely different than what you need because you have a completely different company.
Right.
So I would have to talk to you and kind of gauge what it is that you need. Like I was telling you before,
Right.
yours is more like an MLM, and you need to build your affiliates. You need to build basically. And yours is a little bit different. You're trying to build your fan base, and you're trying to get out there and get some exposure and get people to come to your Facebook page. And for you, Vicky, you would want to make sure that you have your art displayed on your page, and you can also sell your art on your page, but you need to decide whether you want to ship that to people and vice versa. Like, if they want them to ship anything, or what are you going to do, right? You want to sell your art online or just in person? Because you can do that. You can do both. And Brenda, with you, you're going to need to make sure that you build your fans, your fan email list, because you already have people following your page. I can tell based off of your reach. So with the social media package, I give you reports on your engagements and basically your analytic part. So how many clicks are you getting every week? How many people are clicking on your pictures? How many people are making comments? Now, if you need something that's a little more specific, like I said, it's going to have to be tailor-made for you, like for you specifically. And I could tell all of you guys need something different than each other.
Mm-hmm. You do individual sessions or
so individual sessions, but then also like if you need a consultation, generally with the consultation it's $75 an hour, and that's because I'm giving you live things that you can do right now, like, and pointers too, because oftentimes it's stuff that you don't normally think about, but I'm looking at it from a marketer's perspective. Like I was telling him, your background picture, you need to change that so that it's a little more professional and it's more branded. Because you have your book on there, that's great, but it could look better, and that's great. You can work on it. So I have a software program where I specifically design this stuff for you. So your cover photo and your profile picture. So if you need a professional profile picture, I can edit the background out and put a new one in. If you like the way you look but you don't like the background. And with the cover photo, I can add words. If you have stock photos that you need me to write something on, I can also do that too. I have a whole software program for that. Now, as far as the cover photo and the profile picture, if you need that done alone, that's $15, and it's pretty inexpensive.
When you said cover, if you need a cover photo and
and a profile picture.
a profile.
If you're just doing that separate, that's all you need.
Uh-huh.
Because if it's going to come with everything else, that takes a lot more work.
Mhm.
But if it's just a cover photo and a picture, that doesn't take very long, and it's a one-day turnaround for that. As far as curating content for you, that comes with the social media package too. That means I'm going on Twitter, on my Twitter, and I'm getting information that way.
What if we have information?
If you have information, I can do that too.
Okay.
Do you have a Twitter account?
I did, but I need to open a new one.
If you open a new one, you want to make sure that you're following people that are relevant to your industry.
So if I need to just find out what you can offer me and how
I need to have a
set this
personal
up, would
consultation
that
with
be
you.
$75 an hour?
That if you're thinking about basically the $75 an hour consultation is for me to look at your page and to look at the stuff that you already have. So if you already have something, like he already had a web page, he already has a Facebook page, and he already has stuff set up. If you don't have a Twitter account, there's nothing for me to look at.
No, I mean, if I want to just talk to you about what you can, if I were to hire you to do my business page and talk about how it can benefit my particular industry and stuff like that, do I just need to call you and set that up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that, so like, if you want to get off into like what I think you should do to build your
And then you
leadership,
I would
that's-
probably want you to do it.
right, that's more like along the lines of consultation. If you want to just talk to me about, what I have to offer and whatnot, if I'm specifically going into details about your page, that's consultation. But if I'm just talking to you about general stuff, that's not.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Like start with the general stuff and then.
Yeah, if I'm just with the general stuff, if I go over the different packages that I offer and what I can actually do, that's not really a
That's-
consultation.
Okay.
But
that's
if
what
I'm going into specifically about your Facebook page, your content, and all the stuff that you have already, that's consultation.
Okay. But that would be if I was doing my page, though.
Not necessarily. It doesn't matter if I'm doing it or if you're doing it.
Okay.
I'm just going into depth about what I think we can improve on
And what I want, and you.
Right.
you-
So going over details about, okay, so I think you could do this, go this direction. It's like me giving you advice and me giving you some information about what you can do to make your page better.
Okay.
And that's consultation. But if I'm just saying, I offer a social media thing and this is what comes with that, that's not really
I
consultation.
got it. Okay.
Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Is that okay? So does anybody have any questions or concerns or feedback?
Jennifer and I are going for a stiff drink right after.
Yes.
Hey, don't forget me.
Oh, I guess we gotta drag Brenda with us too.
Thank you, Edie. You're full of information.
I don't think it would have been any better if you saw it because it would have been probably even more confusing. I do it so fast. I'm just like, I'm used to doing it, and it's not, you guys are just normal people. Like, I went to school for this, and so I know a lot of stuff, but that doesn't mean it
You do.
to you that you're going to know the exact same thing. It's
Exactly.
overwhelming. So I'll try to now. There's so much more stuff I could have told
Well,
you guys.
there's so
but
much. There really
there
is.
is, and so that's why I don't want to bombard you with information you either can't use or don't understand or just So hopefully the information that I gave you is helpful. But like I said, I have a recording, and I can send you this recording so you can listen to it, pause it. Can't really pause me live, but you can pause that video, and it'll help you to kind of better understand what it is that I'm getting at. I might even try to do like a screen share for you guys, so that I can go in and show you.
What's a screen share?
A screen share is when on my computer I record what I'm doing online. So I go in and on my screen, it'll show my Facebook page, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I've seen those on YouTube.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Generally, that's what I would do with my courses. I don't normally do that, so don't tell people I did it because I don't want them asking me to do it. But basically, what I'm going to do is go do a screen share, and I'll be talking at the same time, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be a little better for you guys. You need to visually see what I'm talking about, and then you can just do it on your page. So that'll help. I have all of your email addresses, I believe.
Is there like a page of terms, like sometimes like boost? What does that mean? Or some of these other terms that are on all this, is there like a glossary of terms that?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
I'm so sure. You know, honestly, most of these terms you don't really need to know. The basic ones that you do need to know are boost your post. That just means promote it.
Just promote it, okay.
It's not really, yeah, boost means the same thing as promote.
Is that what you do? Would you do that too if you were managing our
Yeah.
social
Oh
media?
yeah, that comes with part of the package where if you want to boost a post. Now, what I will say, if you're going to boost a post, that takes advertising funds. You have to
Right,
be
so
able
we
to.
would have to give you that.
Right, I can't do that. And so if you have a business account that you're using for that, I would prefer that you have a business account. I'm not comfortable using people's personal cards and stuff. But if you have a business account that's connected to your Facebook page, the funds are already there and it's going to have a budget. So like if it was $25, you know, if you want to do a campaign where it's $5 a day, then that's where that fund is going to come from.
How
And
many,
all I'm doing is setting it up.
how many people will it go to?
Oh, $5
If you spend
can be-
$5 a day, I mean, does it really go far?
$5
I mean, I
can be
did-
a lot.
I did see, I looked up, I just was experimenting and hit boost a page and I clicked Yosemite and Sagefish Camp.
Oh yeah, but see, here's the thing: when you boost a post, you don't want too many locations because it spreads your funds too
Right.
thin.
Right.
You can't reach as many people. But if you just get Oakhurst, $5 a day, and you put it in your IAS, you want them to be
I did
lovers of
age.
nature. You want them to like trees, or maybe if you're specific about that, you're gonna reach a lot more people. There's about 100,000 people in the Oakhurst area.
Right.
Like Bass Lake, North Fork, Mariposa, all the surrounding areas. So you'd reach a lot of people. And when I did the ads for CSAP, I reached over 4,000 people.
In one day?
No, it's
Or
over the course of time because I wanted to spread their budget out.
Oh, okay.
But I was able to advertise and reach quite a few people.
And then can you determine how effective that was?
Oh yeah, I can even pause it mid campaign and change stuff if I want. If it's not going well and we're not getting the engagement that we want, pause it and change some different features within the campaigns, and that it's optimized better.
How is that $5 broken down? How much is each one that's sent out?
So basically, with impressions, there's impressions, cost per click, impressions. Impressions are when people view your stuff, when they just look at it. You don't want to pay for that. You want to pay for the cost per click. So when someone clicks on your ad, I was able to get it to 40 cents, and the United States average is 39 cents. So with CSAP, I was able to get it down to 40 cents per click.
$5 wouldn't go very far.
No, it does not. If you really want to reach a lot of people, I would say, getting views, getting brand awareness would probably be the best thing. But if you want people to go to your website, the clicks are expensive. I've seen them up to like $12, $13
Oh,
per click.
Oh my God.
So you really have to be careful with that. And I've learned a lot about Facebook advertising. They don't tell you this stuff. You kind of have to find it out on your own. And I remember I did a campaign where I had about $200 budget, and this was with my book page. I got 40,000 people engaging with that. 40,000 people saw it. I think I had something like 100 and something shares. People were sharing it.
this is with the promotion?
This was a
Or
promotion.
the
This was a
boost?
boost.
The boost?
I boosted my book, my newest book, and 40,000 people saw it.
Wow.
And I ended up getting over almost 1,200 follows on that page.
But
So
did they buy
1,200
your
people.
book?
What's that?
Did they
Some
buy?
of them did, but you got to think about your conversion rate. The conversion is basically when someone's looking at it, maybe 1,000 people will see it, but only 10 people will actually buy it. That's the conversion rate.
So is it cost effective to do a boost?
It's cost effective if you know what your purpose in doing it is. So if your purpose is to build brand awareness, I think that's really cost effective. But unless you have a marketing budget, a significant, marketing budget, like $50 isn't going to do anything. But if you had like $200, you could put a dent in something. But that's the thing is most people don't have the marketing budget.
Right.
And if you
So I
want
think
to, if you want to get people to follow your page, it's probably better to do it organically by creating content or
Okay.
curating content. Because over time, you'll get more people engaged in that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody, I said as much as I could say.
Don't we
And
go
I
to
know-
8:30?
No?
Don't we go to 8:30?
No, it's 5:30 to 8. Of course,
Oh.
I've held it over before.
I'm gonna call
Nobody's gonna tell me not to do it. But, okay,
Is it
so,
okay if I shut it off the connection?
yeah, you don't need internet.
Then do I lose you then? Look who's on here.
There's me. That's
What a
fine.
little cutie.
If you guys want to get some examples about the content that I'm posting, you can go to my Facebook page and look at what I'm doing.
Well, I see it. It's pretty neat. So, would I be able to get a picture of how you do
You
your
have a card,
calendar?
I do.
To get
No, I
some
gave you that
ideas?
other card.
Oh, I
But do you have
have
something to
a
give me?
calendar specific.
Your
Oh, this was yours?
guys.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you are.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, okay.
Yeah, here,
Sounds like
write
you're
yours
right
down here.
You know what?
But I know you'll probably email me first.
She has a better grasp. I think you have a better grasp than the basic knowledge that people usually have.
Okay.
And that's good. It's definitely something. I think that you would be able to manage your page without hiring someone. Because you just have a basic understanding.
Yeah, she's gonna teach me, she said.
And there's a lot of stuff to learn. And I kind of wanted to see, because I know you have a lot of art. Don't you have your own studio?
Yeah, I do. Here's where we meet on Friday. We all paint from a model. And some of my work
You
is.
need to record that stuff.
Huh?
Record one of your painting sessions and put that on your
Oh, that's a great idea. Where did it all go? Oh, I just got rid of it.
When do you,
So
where do
David-
you have classes?
We actually have a paint from the model. We don't have a teacher, we just hire a model, and then we all just paint. I teach young people art. I have in the past, right now because my book's working on. So tell me which one you want. You want acrylic? You
I would
want,
suggest that since you
I
have,
just
since you,
disconnected. Thank you, David, for
since you do art
Wi-Fi
classes and
ability.
everything,
Oh, yeah.
that might be
I'll
a
probably get
selling
it all.
point for you on your page.
Okay, no.
I think it's a great idea.
Sufficiently.
You
David,
have
only
people-
take one, please. I'm only giving you one, I'm giving you a choice. Each
Did
card
I
has the same information.
Oh,
sorry.
So which one you want?
This,
Okay, that's
Oh,
it,
that's
that's an
one.
acrylic.
oh,
He's got
wow.
one. Jennifer has to take one, do you have one?
No, okay, maybe I do.
I'm sure I would have given it to you, because
Okay, and this right here, I just want you to know that you're networking, when you're networking, take people's business cards.
and have
Follow up.
business cards.
Yes, I have some on the back table.
You'd be amazed how much I talk to people.
Oh, I want to
I
give
said, do you have a
business
card?
cards.
Huh? Do you have a business card?
too?
Uh-uh.
I do.
Well, then you're not a business person, are you?
No, you need
I don't
to
mean to be
do
nasty, but.
I hope you guys got value out of
Thank
this.
you, Thank you so
Well,
much. It's
somebody came up with it. I'm just one of
It
the.
Sounds like
It's-
Yeah, it's overwhelming
You know,
from what I
It is
really
a
wanted to
different
go. No, I think you got it about as basic as you could.
We're just
But
launching.
I think I just
started
needed,
getting off into all that other stuff, you would have been like, oh,
you were off in that other stuff, weren't you?
I need one of your cards.
Vicky?
I need one.
Oh, did you get one or not?
I didn't get one.
Okay, you give me one of yours.
Oh, it's just finding time to go through, like I still have your notes from last time too, because you said some good things.
Okay,
This,
so
but
that's a
today's was
watercolor.
more.
Do you have
relevant
a,
to
do you
you,
have a watercolor
But
class
just
in town here?
eventually going through
I
this
don't,
other stuff.
right now, I just don't have the time for
A
teaching.
short video.
Because
of
even when I
how
do,
to
even when I
just
do
where
come
you
to my
can see
studio,
it.
I have a brand new
For
studio
me,
that I built in front of my house. It is gorgeous. Ask Brenda.
I just need to
Let
figure
me
out
know
how
when
to
you wanna
copy
come by.
things and get it to where I want it.
Okay, I'll call you.
yeah, all you gotta do if you want to copy a link, like when you're going to a website, you
It's in
right click
Mariposa.
that on
Okay.
the URL.
You came all the way
Copy and
from
paste it
I did.
into the location that you want.
I did do
Oh, that's
that
a great
with
place.
So I'm just
one
writing.
thing on my page.
Yeah, that's
I
neat.
did do that
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, but let me know if you want stuff
If
for
you start doing
Christmas
it more
and
involved,
prints
just come
and
to
cards and
Yeah, I
even
just
some
gotta-
gift items, because when she talked about marketing gift items, and I was in the gift market, so my paintings were on gift market.
Okay.
So we can play.
I have too many
Yes.
left though.
We also need to talk
Some,
about,
so then-
okay.
Let me know when you want.
I didn't get
Okay.
the contract.
I will.
Yeah, I didn't print it out
Definitely
yet
after
because
this
like
week.
some stuff I want to change. Some
And then
revisions.
I have a picture of hers in my.
Oh,
my
yeah,
house.
she
We need to
what she
send
got
that
there.
out so that we can go over
Girl
what
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
on our editorial calendar. That calendar
Yeah,
is
so
that night.
I was
During the art strauss, her husband bought my book and I
As
bought
part
her
of,
her painting.
oh,
And
that was learning.
she had to dig around and find it. It was
And
perfect.
then
Yeah,
You can pretty much use that
it works
same
so well.
Yeah. I had to take it down today because I had to hang up the Christmas
That's up to
thing,
you.
but now
Oh,
it's in
nice.
office.
Sure, how to do it.
When you get together?
Oh.
Next week is probably.
This week?
We need to do it this week because just so you guys know, I'm gonna be having surgery on the 9th, and I will be kind of incapacitated a little
Oh,
bit.
I'm so sorry. I hope it's not
No,
terribly
it's just
sorry.
it's dentist stuff.
Oh,
I have to get 4 wisdom teeth removed, 3 fillings, a crown, a root canal.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
You're gonna leave your whole mouth in the dentist chair.
And in this chair.
I'm not looking forward to it, so I've just kind of been like holding my breath. But it's on the 9th, and then I have to recover for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So after that, I'm available.
It really sounds like after the holidays would be
Yeah,
the
just-
best time
just-
for
just-
anything,
You know,
you know.
I am gonna be in a lot of pain. So
Well, we are
Did you
very
want to do it
sorry
before
for that.
then?
yes, let's do it before
How
then.
about Thursday morning?
So we need to set up an appointment too. Thursday morning. Wait, let me.
MRI. Does that mean a?
Thursday, yeah, that'll work.
Where they
what
put
time?
you to?
He
Yeah.
has to get
Probably it's gonna snow over the weekend, I
What are you
think.
looking for?
They're looking at my shoulder.
Oh, do you think it's a
So this
rotary?
Thursday would be,
Well, I had surgery
I
8
think
years
the
ago, but when I had my hip surgery in April,
You've gotta be
I was
kidding.
on crutches and I couldn't wait for 3 weeks on this hip. The second week, I felt it.
Location. Where do you want to meet?
it's the same place as last time?
You wanted to go to Slim's?
Yeah, that's convenient for you.
I like Slim's.
Yeah, I do too.
What time? Let's see. Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it not so early because I have to drive all the way from Fishkill, and it takes me 30 minutes, and they're doing tree work,
Okay.
so I have to wait in line for like 30
I
minutes.
learned a lot
So,
of things. I'm not
um,
too sure yet.
We do
I
11?
learned how.
Yeah, let's try 11
Okay.
because I know that that's going to be a pain to get out of
Then I
there.
gotta get back down to Fresno too.
Let's make it for an hour.
Okay, so this is gonna get me set up on, I'm almost ready on Facebook, but you're gonna.
You have a business page, but it needs to be reconfigured.
Okay, so you're gonna work on that?
Yeah. And that shouldn't take too long. It should take actually no time at all. And then we'll go over your editorial calendar because I need to get into that. What kind of content you want. I'll have some questions for you to decide what you need to do specifically for your page.
And I've started on my webpage too, so you can give me a little bit.
You're doing a website?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
I've got,
What
like-
what server are you using?
I think I've got more.
Well, it's one I've used for my therapy webpage. So,
Okay, I'll have to see it
Yeah,
to kind of see what your
so I'm creating pages, like I've got my own page now, I've got pet stores.